This is a Miami Sports Music Podcast Network production. This is the #1 Miami fan morning show. Clock Blockers, let's go.
I know the whole city riding. A little early, it's a bit surprising. Business moves, now we enterprising. Switch it up, now we improvising. Go to get in the
What up, baby?
Whole squad been training.
I know I'm late. I'm sorry. It's nothing new with me. Y'all know it. Honestly, I have no air conditioning in this house. And so I've been on the phone for the last hour and a half trying to get air conditioning in my house because it is hot as hell. Did I mention it was hot? It's hot. This ain't no joke down here in Mississippi. All right? It is like a 40-degree difference by the time the sun comes up. And I'm a big guy, okay? I'm just telling y'all. It's so hot. It's so hot. What is going on? Good morning to my family, my Finlaws. It is Clock Blockers, the #1 Miami fan morning show right here on the Miami Sports Music Podcast Network. I am your host, Stephen Daniels. You can follow me on all social media at Stephen D. SKPL. Spread kindness, positivity, and love. You can also follow Miami Sports Music everywhere at Miami Sports Music, except on Twitter or X or whatever it is you want to call it, at MIA Sports Music. Okay? On your way in today, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, do all that fun stuff. Sign up to become a member today. There are plenty of seats waiting at the table for you. I would love to see you sign up and become a member. It's there. Okay. Sign up today. Plenty of seats waiting for you to become part of the family. All right. I have to do real life stuff, man. I'm sorry, guys. Help the channel grow by donating. Please help the channel grow by donating. There's been a lot of expenses professionally and personally. And when you guys donate, it helps. It goes such a long way into helping the channel grow. And I want to keep doing the show, and things don't start changing for me soon. I'm going to have to think of some other things to do, okay? So make sure you guys don't, even if it's $1, it goes such a long way in helping the channel grow, okay? So donate to the channel, use Cash App, PayPal, $ MSM Podcast Network or MSM Podcast Network. Use the QR codes that you see on your screen. The links are in the description below as well. You can use the YouTube Live Super Chat, which is the $ below the bottom of the chat. I want to give a big shout out to ZSM Sports, the #1 place to get your cards, jerseys, balls, and hard-to-find items. Make sure you follow ZSM Sports today and Tailgreeter. Download the app today on your current Crapple or Android devices. And as a reminder, the FedEx Takeover is coming up on December the 1st. So if you guys want to come to that, we still got we don't have any more game tickets, but we got Saturday night meet and greets and all-inclusive tailgates, and it's going to be fire. It's going to be awesome. So it was good. Cat for Life says, hey, I'm an HVAC tech, Steven. You need a compressor or a new unit? I need a new unit, bro. The blade on top of the thing, I guess, broke off. How the hell that happens, I don't know. And like damaged the entire unit. Like it was going so fast, it spin off. It broke completely off and like ripped. It looked like something out of a hurricane. Okay, so it was, I don't know what it is, but I know my kids and I and my wife, so it happened the last day I was in Philly, or it happened Sunday. Excuse me, I was in Philly on Monday too. So it happened on Sunday. So my kids and my wife have been without an air conditioner in Mississippi when it's been 92, 93 degrees since Monday or Sunday. And I've just been since Tuesday, and today's Wilding Out Wednesday. So I'm hot, and I don't know how my wife and my kids have done it for the last few days, because I've only done it here for like 2 days, and I'm ready to wave the white flag. So I had to call the owner this morning, and as a matter of fact, I got to make another phone call here in a few, which is why I'm going to open up this thing. I was a welder, Stephen. Dang, I wish I could help Raphael Courtnight. I appreciate it. It's the thought that counts, guys. I appreciate that. But I've been doing so much football stuff. I had to be the husband and the dad and the leader of the house for a little bit. Like I have no lights on. I just have this one light on here, which it looks like it's pretty good. So it's good to know. But like I got all the blinds closed, everything closed. I got fans running a mile a minute. Last night I went to Home Depot and got like 2 new fans along with the 3 other fans we have in our house. It's so hot. So hot. It's like being on a 1:00 Sunday afternoon, Hard Rock Stadium. Okay, maybe not that hot because that's hot. Let me tell you, that's hot. All right, I'm going to open up the link. This is y'all's show. It's Wildin' Out Wednesday. It's a show made for the fans, by the fans. If y'all don't know how this works, it's a little bit different. Let me do a couple things. Number one, first and foremost, let me get everything all up in here. Swamp cooler time, bro. I was looking at like the cooler things where you put ice and then a fan in there. I guess that's a swamp cooler. Bro, I was looking at like how-to ways of making your own cooler with AC unit with a cooler last night. I'm so not that person that can take like a knife or like, a skill saw. Like I am not that person. Okay. So when we bought the house about a month and a half ago, I was like, I'm getting a workbench. And I asked my dad, I said, Dad, you need to bring me some tools. And my dad's like, you're going to hammer something? You're going to do something? I'm like, look, I got to look as a homeowner. I got to look like I do stuff. Okay. Look, I have a screwdriver. I'm a homeowner. Now this little bitty ass screwdriver. Okay. So yeah, gotta look the part, right? Gotta look the part. Okay. All right, so let me throw the link in here. Get up here. For those of you who don't know how Wildin' Out Wednesday works, there's a few things to this. Number one, okay, first and foremost, it's Wildin' Out Wednesday, okay? So which means that you can get timed out, you can get banned for the day. It's $10 for 10-minute timeouts, $50 day ban, $100 week-long ban. Those are the official timeout and ban rules. You or someone on your behalf can pay to bring you back if you've been timed out or banned. Once that happens, the original person who banned or timed you out, that person could no longer ban or time out at that level. They have to move up to the next tier in order to get you out again. But someone else can ban or time out you at any level if they didn't do it before, okay? You can pay double to bring back from the ban or timeout. Remember, this is for fun. It supports the channel. Don't take it personally. This is all in good fun and in good jest, okay? So let's have a good time with this, okay? All right. One other thing, swear jars in full effect. Every cuss word is $1 except the F-bomb is $2. Once you get to 5, and I think Chef Shoe's going to be paying attention today and probably a couple of other people. Once you get to 5, you're in the back till your swear jar is paid up. Now you can pay $25 and you can have no swear jar for the day for you. If somebody donates $100 at any point in time today, there's no swear jar at all for the day. Okay. So $25 swear jar pass. If somebody donates $100 at any point in time, there's no swear jar at all. So let's keep this puppy moving. Let's have a good time today. And let's have a good time. Let's do this thing. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, here we go. Let me bring in my man, Lakers All Day. What's up, Lakers All Day?
What's up, Steven? Hey, man, check this out, man. I'm mad. It's
Why
not
are you
about
mad
football.
for? Are you mad because Denver beat the Lakers last night?
Yes, sir.
You're not talking.
I'm mad.
You're not saying nothing.
Yes, I'm mad because of that, man. I'm mad.
You just mad.
Stop,
you just
bro.
mad.
This is
Dolphins
ridiculous.
lost this week. The Lakers lost last
Man.
night when the Nuggets were getting their championship rings. Don't worry about it. We still not the worst team in California right now. And I say we because I'm a LeBron fan. Y'all know that. Wherever LeBron goes, my loyalty goes. But the moment LeBron retires, it's full Miami Heat all day, every day. Okay. But yes, I love
What
LeBron.
happened?
But yes.
Yeah, I know.
Say what?
I know. But
I was just letting people.
I don't know what my team's gonna do, bro. I don't know what my team's gonna do, man. Back to this football stuff. Listen, bro. I feel like okay. Look. The trade deadline is on Tuesday, right? At 4:00.
Is the trade deadline on Tuesday? Is it already here?
It is. Yes, it is on Tuesday.
Holy shit!
I saw it. I saw it on First Take. They was talking about it. So they was talking about the Cowboys might be trying to go get Derrick Henry, and we need to go make a move too. We need to go get Patrick Surtain Jr. because I'm tired of this. You know what I'm saying? He's getting old. You know
I
what I'm
would
saying?
love to see. I would love to see Patrick. If y'all noticed, by the way, get up in here. It is Wildin' Out Wednesday. We need to have a full panel, and I need to get some more people on so I can go make another phone call real quick for about 5 minutes. Whatchamacallit? The I said, what was it, 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago, Lakers all day? I said 18 months. I said, give it 18 months, 2 years tops. Patrick Surtain will be a Miami Dolphin. And that looks more likely that he could be that sooner rather than later.
Yeah, he needs to, because guess what? Vic Fangio drafted him when he was at Alabama. And then, Vic Fangio made him the top corner that he is now. And why not get that with Jalen Ramsey coming back? And you know what I'm saying? Like, we need to go do that so we can shore up the cornerback position. Our linebackers is okay. We need to go get a D tackle, because everybody just running right through the D tackles that we have. And we need to go get a right guard. And Tua needs to play better in the fourth quarter. And Tua needs to play better against.
Caslin says may as well bring OJ McDuffie here as well.
Yeah, somebody.
I don't think you met OJ McDuffie. I think you met the other McDuffie that plays for Kansas City, right? Am I right in saying that? Is that McDuffie? So,
well, we need to go get somebody, bro. And we need to be the elite teams, because if we keep on beating these scrub teams and not being the elite teams, what does that say about our team?
I mean, look, so I'll say this. By the way, let me just say this. Cap for Life and Daniel Taylor, I do have homeowners warranty, which is what I'm going through, but I still have an out-of-pocket max that I have to pay of shit that's not covered with it, like the other certain labor cost and upgrading of units and all that other BS. I hate insurance companies. That's how I feel about them. But anyways, never mind. Enough about that. What I was saying is, Sunday night, I don't know if you remember me saying this earlier this week, Lakers all day.
Mm-hmm.
I learned more from the loss about the Miami Dolphins on Sunday night than I've learned in any win this year. And that includes the 70-20 win against Denver. And here's why. With 6.5 minutes left against a team that was in the Super Bowl last year, against a MVP type player, caliber player in Jalen Hurts. Now, I say caliber because he hadn't won it yet. And if it wasn't for Patrick Mahomes, he would have won it last year, clear as day. There was not another option besides him and Patrick. Now, with all that being said, we had 3 offensive linemen out. We had a buttload of injuries in the secondary or on defense out. And we still were within 1 score of 6.5 minutes left. And let's be fair to the situation at hand. We were playing the referees too, okay? And I know people are like, oh, that's what losers say. Shut the F up, because we all know at the end of the day, there's no reason that there shouldn't have been at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 flags thrown in that game on Sunday night. It was ridiculous, okay? So I think we're there, guys. Now, how do we do it? How do we translate that into the win column? We're going to find that out in 2 weeks when we face Kansas City in Germany. And I think that we will. And I'm telling you right now, when the Dolphins are sitting at 7-2 going into the bye, I'm telling y'all right now, there's no better team in the NFL than the Miami Dolphins. That is your local bag of hopium for you. And that one's on the house. It's free. Don't let it get to your head. But I promise y'all on everything, that is how I feel about the Dolphins right now. We're there. We're there. Do we need to make some tweaks and some changes? And McDaniel needs to make certain calls, or Tua needs to make some better throws in certain situations? Of course. But we're talking about a guy who's like a winner. Like, that's where we're at right now. And you go back and look at the greatest show on turf. I brought this up yesterday. In the year that they won in 1999 with Torrey Holt, Marshall Faulk, and Kurt Warner, and Isaac Bruce, and a lot of other great people on that team, I'm telling you right now, they won 1 game that entire year against the team over 500 in the regular season. Yeah, the 3 losses came from a 6-1 Tennessee Titans team, a 6-2 Detroit Lions team, and their third loss came from a losing team.
Okay.
And every other game that they won was against teams with losing records, except for one game where they beat a team at the beginning half of the year that had a winning record. That's it. So you don't need to, like, yes, we're going to face these elite teams. Yes, they're going to be good. But our goal, our measuring stick as Dolphin fans should be, have we improved from the previous time we played a really good team? And the answer to that is yes, we did tremendously.
Where do we improve? Where do we get better?
What do you mean where we improved?
I'm not going to go ahead. Let me see. I want to know.
I mean, number one, like I said, we had three. I think our offensive line played like crap and still played better than they did against the Buffalo game. And that's with Liam Eichenberg at center, who is trash. Let me call him what it is.
Hey, Steve,
you can have a trash can playing center is better than Liam Eichenberg.
Hey, Stevie. Okay. Look. The only time I've seen our offensive line was playing bad in the fourth quarter. I feel like first quarter, second quarter, and third quarter, they was playing good. It's just because, you know what I'm saying, like we could say we got like offsides or whatever, but they was playing good until the fourth quarter, right? Am I right or no?
I mean, look, I think that we were playing the number one defensive line in the NFL, and they held their own. They only allowed 4 sacks.
Yeah, they only
allowed 4 sacks with 3 injuries. To me, that's a win. That is a win.
But that's a win, right? For our offensive line. But why in the world do you not score more points? You have scored 17 points.
So let's get something straight here. Number one, as I bring Lewis in here, number one, Lakers all day. We know for a fact that there were 14 points wiped off the board because of either a call or a non-call that should or should not have been called, right? Like we know clear as day, 14 points is the swing there minimum off the referees, minimum. And that's on the offensive side. So I'm not 100% mad at that. Number two, there were some plays in some short yardage situations where I think McDaniel or Tua should have audibled and made a different decision. That in the fourth quarter, that very last throw, when it was 4th and 8, Tua only threw for 2 yards. I love Tua. Tua is the MVP of the season as far as I'm concerned right now in the entire NFL. But that was a bad play. And I'll say it's a bad play. And I think he will too. I'm sure looking at that film, he's like, I should have made a better decision. Should have made a different decision there. But I'm not going to sit here and blame Tua for the loss. I'm not going to sit here and say Tua's the reason that we lost. No, I'm not. I'm not going to sit here and say that, oh my gosh, he abandoned the run, McDaniel. Why didn't we do more running? We were playing against the best defensive line in the NFL. We held our own. We had plenty of injuries to go around to make it like, okay, look, there's an excuse here. And I hope people like excuses.
Hey, those Steve, are facts. I'm saying I'm not going to say we had a lot of injuries. I'm gonna say just next man up. You know what I'm saying? Like the next man up has to.
But I think next
play
man
better.
Up,
we can't say
their own against the elite of the backups held their own against the best of the best in the NFL.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. You're right. But you know what? Where the heck is Cam Smith at? Where is he at?
I don't have an answer for you on that, and I don't know why Cam Smith has not got more playing time. It's perplexing to me, right? But it goes and it goes kind of into a part of, well, we know what Eric Ezukama is not. Everybody was trying to tell me he was going to be something this year. And I told you, if that man don't know the playbook, he ain't seeing the field. Guess what? We haven't seen Eric Ezukama on the field. Now he's been hurt. I get it. I get it. I understand it. But even before he was hurt, it wasn't like he was seeing a lot of the field. Let's just be fair.
Who's this dude with the dreads? Who's that dude with the dreads?
He was going to make plays.
Who's that dude with the dreads? Who is that?
All right, but hold on. Let me finish.
Yeah, who is that dude?
And the other thing is the Fangio thing, right? The transition of Fangio has been very, I don't want to say difficult. It's been a learning curve, right? I think that's a fair way of putting it. Maybe we haven't seen Cam Smith because he's not ready to go yet, and Fangio doesn't want to put him in that position and would rather Eli Apple get all of that horrible. Eli Apple's my new Noah Igbenogany, for those of you who don't know. Okay? He 100% is my new Noah. And I will say that as far as Eli Apple's concerned, right now, for the most part, we're winning football games. We're 5-2. And until that becomes an increasing problem of not winning football games, you let Eli Apple stay in there, let him get cooked here and there. And you bring Cam Smith along at the rate you want. I'm going to trust Fangio that the reason we haven't seen Cam Smith is because he's trying to put him along on his own timeline and not force him into a situation that a rookie's not ready to be in yet. And everybody's going to be like, here's the problem with me saying that, Lakers all day. People are going to be like, what happened to Kader Kahu last year? He was put into that situation. He was an undrafted rookie free agent. Well, there's a big difference between putting your top pick in the draft and letting him get cooked, and then people critiquing you, and then saying an undrafted rookie free agent where it's low risk, high reward. If he gets cooked, he was an undrafted rookie free agent. That's what it is. If Cam Smith gets cooked, people are going to start side-eyeing you and what the hell? And you want to be very careful with look, everybody always says, oh my God, you're a professional athlete. We shouldn't have to worry about the mentality of these guys. We see night and day what people who have your back from a mental standpoint can do to somebody's game, AKA Tua. I'm not saying that this is the case with Cam Smith. I have no idea why Cam Smith has not got on the field. That's just a perfectly honest reason. I just don't know, and I'm very perplexed by it. But I have multiple theories. I don't have any one per se, but there's definitely some theories I have to it. And one of those are he's just not ready mentally or physically yet. And he's not going to put him in that situation, being the draft pick that he is, to do that. And I know that sounds soft to some of you fans, but look at everybody said that about Tua, but Tua's playing like an MVP of the NFL right now, is he not? So that's how I feel about it. What up, Lewis? What up, my guy?
What up? What's going on?
I don't know if you agreed or disagreed with anything I said. I'm trying to get some more people up here so I can make a phone call to this AC guy for like 5 minutes. Get up here, people. Let me drop the link in here. Did you agree or disagree with any of my statements there, Lewis?
I agree with I mean, listen, yeah, I mean, I agree. I don't know why everybody's jumping off the ship. We're 5-2.
What
And I
happened?
thought
Hello?
we played extremely well.
Who's jumping off the ship?
That was me. That was my internet. It was wilding out.
No, like who's jumping off the ship though, Lewis?
I'm just saying there's a lot of fans that are going crazy, man, blaming the offense, saying Tua's not the
Lewis,
guy.
are we 5-2?
We are.
Are we not one of the best teams in the NFL right now?
Absolutely.
So why are
playing...
people jumping off the ship? And one more thing I'll say to you. If anybody comes up here talking about the Dolphins are frauds, you're going to get the wrath of me because they are anything but frauds. Okay, let's just throw that out there. The Dolphins are for real. And if you say that they're frauds, you're not watching the games, or you're a fan that has PTSD and you're not able to look over your own nose.
Yeah, but Steven, listen, okay, look, right? We only scored 17 points, right? We need to score more points. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to have this elite offense that you say you have.
Okay, so
you only scored 17 points.
So let me go through. Hold
on.
You
know what I'm saying? Like you scored 17 points, but you're supposed to.
Steven, let me take this one, Steven, because I just want to put it in perspective for Lakers all day. So Lakers all day, you tell me if I'm just wrong, right? So when this offense played the Denver Broncos and we were pretty much at full strength, A-Chain on the field, Connor Williams on the field, Isaiah Wynn, I even believe Terran Armstead played in that game. I could be wrong, but let's just say he was out there. Most of our guys were out there. We scored 70 points, right? We turn around, we play the Philadelphia Eagles. Isaiah Wynn is basically out at the first quarter. Connor Williams don't play. Terran Armstead ain't on the field. A-Chain ain't there. You're talking about we scored 17, right?
How many points did we score against Philly?
We scored 17 or 10, if you want to be honest. The defense scored 7. We finished with 17. But the point of the fact of the matter is what I'm trying to show Lakers all day. When we were healthy, this offense, right, that everybody's telling me is trash, put 70 points on the Denver Broncos. 2 weeks later, the Kansas City Chiefs with the best quarterback in the league, Patrick Mahomes, with the best tight end in Travis Kelce, with all their weapons, offensive line, everybody there, they scored 18
I'll be
against
right back,
Denver.
guys.
But I didn't hear not one person.
You're in
right,
charge, Lewis.
I got you, Steven. I didn't hear one person come out here and say that Kansas City were frauds. I didn't hear not one person come out and say, well, Kansas City didn't show up. Kansas City didn't score enough points, right? But now Miami plays with 3 of their starting offensive linemen down, 1 of their starting running backs out, right? And we come out and we play the Philadelphia Eagles, but now we're frauds. The offense is trash. Like Lakers all day, make that make sense for me.
I just wanted to score more points in the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I get it, but
that's all I want. That's all I want. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, and I get you. I want that too. But I'm asking you a question. Is Kansas City, if we on full strength, if we're fully healthy, if we're putting 70 points on the team, how is Kansas City fully healthy and they're only scoring 18? How does that happen?
It's because the defense that they're playing, they understand what they, you know what I'm saying? The defense they're doing so, and like even in the Eagles, right? Their defense is top notch, right? So defense wins championships sometimes. Offense wins championships. It balances out, and so we played a defense then and have the it's to score because we didn't have our. I'm not saying it's an excuse, but that's what it is. You feel me?
Yeah, but don't you think if we're missing pieces offensively, don't you think it's going to hinder what we can do offensively? If you're down 3 starting linemen and one of your star rookie running back is out, don't you think that's going to – it's not – that scenario right there is not going to help your offense. It's going to hurt it.
Let me help Laker all day here. I got your back, Laker all day.
Go ahead.
I'll go toe to toe with my brother here, Lewis, because Lewis the homie. I like to go toe to toe with him. Lewis, Denver versus
Bon Joe, but I've been whooping ass so far.
Well, not this one. Not this one. Now, Denver versus KC, bro. That's a divisional game. Those games are always going to be close. They're always going to be tight. Let's not do that. We know that for sure.
Who's
Denver plays them.
Team, Bon Joe?
KC is a superior team, but what does that mean?
What do you mean? They got the bet. They got 2 in that game specifically, right? Not only do Kansas City got the best quarterback in the league, you would both agree with that, right?
Yep.
They also got the best tight end in the league, correct?
Mm-hmm. God tier.
And that defensive line with Chris Jones, he played in that game. But we'll keep it offensively. I just don't understand how you have weapons all over the field and you only score 18 points. I get a divisional game, but if that was Miami, we would be killing Miami. Hell, Bon Joe.
Hold on. Hold on. But do we kill Miami when they struggled against the Patriots?
We did. Absolutely. We did.
No, some of us did. But again, that's a divisional game. You got to give them that mulligan. They play them 2 times a week every year. They know the teams. They know the players. Those divisional games, they're always going to be tight. That's when you throw the whole, hey, we're better than you out the window. Because Buffalo shouldn't have lost to Buffalo should never have lost to New England, but they did.
Right, but that Bronco defense is historically bad.
Hey, it is what it is, but at the same time, they could have got up for that one game because it was within the division. And let me kill this whole narrative of people getting upset about this whole fraud label. And they're bringing in all these other teams. Like the Buffaloes. Oh, how come Buffalo's not being called fraud? How come Kansas City is not being called? How come San Francisco's not being called frauds? Come here. Those teams in the past 20 years have done something. Let's just let that resonate. Those teams have been to the playoff and actually have won games in the playoffs. We have not done jack squat for the past 20 plus years. That's why the fraud label get put on us and not them. Simply there.
He's right about that. He's right about that's why the media is what it is right now.
So let that.
You're right. I agree
so my
with
Dolphin
that.
fans, my Dolphin fans, let that resonate in your spirit and stop getting upset over this whole fraud label. It's because we haven't junked jack squat in the past 20 years. Last year we started doing something, and where did we end up? What was the record last year? Somebody remind me.
9-8.
Okay. And we started off at one point number 1 in the whole entire AFC. Right. And we ended up 9-8, being asked for help to get into the playoffs just to go one and done. Again. So if the media is calling us frauds, hey, this is going to be the reason. We've been here before. They've seen this before.
Right.
And it did not look good at the end. So please.
I'm not worried about.
I'm not saying we are, but if they have the media has the right to call us frauds based off what we have done. What are you talking about, Steven? What have we done? What the have we done? Please tell me in the past 20 years.
The media can call us what we want, Von Joe. Let me ask you.
Hold on, Lou. Hold on. No, Lou. Hold on. Steven just got back on his show. You tell me what we've done in the past 20 years. I'll wait.
It's not about the last 20 years.
We haven't done nothing.
This team is not about the last 20 years, Von Joe. This team.
Right. Okay, you can say last year. Okay, let's go 1 year. What have we done?
When this team is healthy and two of the
quarterbacks. Stop that.
Football game.
Stop. I ain't trying to hear that when this team is healthy, when this team is not. Nah, to heck with that. Because at the end of the day, they still could call us frauds because we have a whole bunch of injury-prone players. What are we talking about?
I don't care what the media calls us, Von Joe. Let me ask you a question, Von Joe. After the game in Philadelphia, did you leave that game after the game in Philadelphia, Von Joe? Did you leave encouraged, or are you to the point where you don't believe in this team anymore?
Yeah, Von Joe, I would like to know that from you.
I'm still in the same situation I was before we played Philadelphia.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. Von Joe,
I don't know what that was. Tell us.
I was indifferent. I was like, okay, I don't know what we are.
Listen to me, Von Joe. When the Dolphins in 2 weeks from now are 7-2, and we beat New England at home, and we
Steven, that stepped on. Listen, Steven, that stepped on hopium that you're dealing. Save that for somebody else. Save that for the next baseball.
Don't okay, this is
because you want to sit there and say
certified hopium. Okay, Von Joe.
It's grade A. It's grade A something.
That blue magic. I stand behind it. I guarantee it. Okay. Look, when I tell you, my guy, that the Dolphins are for real and that they're one of the best teams.
What you're dealing right now will be great for growing crops. I can tell you right now. It could be great for growing crops. I could sit there and put it on my flower bed, and those flowers will blossom because that is grade A BS, pure fertilizer. Because I tell you right now,
he's getting you free hopium to get you addicted and come out back for the re-up. I ain't mad at
it. Exactly. I don't want it. That stepped on crap. Anyways, because here's the thing. You're not going to tell me what happened with Philly. Oh, by the way, we're going to go to KC across the seas. Oh, we should blow out KC left and right. Oh, we should handily. Oh, we're coming back 7. No, I don't have us beating KC. That's just based off what we've done. History will say that we're not going to beat KC. Am I correct?
You don't think we're beating Kansas City?
No, I don't have us beating Kansas City.
I 100%.
Hold on. I hope that. Hold on. Hold on.
Have us beating Kansas.
Let me get this clear. I hope that we beat Kansas City. I am hoping that we beat. I'm rooting for my team to beat Kansas City.
I'm just very confident.
But if you'd say, "Hey, Von Joe, put $100 that you're gonna beat Kansas City," actually, hold on, man. I got groceries to get. I got kids, man. I ain't wasting $100.
First of all, I don't gamble. You know that. But number two, I said a couple weeks ago, I said, look, as long as we're competitive against Philly, we're beating Kansas City. And I said that a couple weeks ago. By the way, your boy that you've been saying is wrong the whole year, this guy with the pretty face and the bags of hopium, I have been dead right on every single freaking game this year.
It's such a bad take.
Look at my 14-3 prediction.
Steven, such a bad take. Such bad.
Can I say one?
You're doing so bad.
Can I say one thing about media versus reality? Because I don't have a lot of time. I just want to make a point or two and kind of jump. But Joe Von's right about the fact that like the media is going to say what they're going to say because of like our recent history versus the recent history of the Chiefs or the Chiefs and the Eagles, Niners, teams like that, because they're gonna get the benefit of the doubt because of their success in the playoffs in recent history versus our failures. But the reality is that these things are not excuses. That like we did not have 3/5 of our offensive line in Philadelphia. We did not have Jalen Ramsey or Xavier Howard. We didn't have Devon Achane, and those are all guys that are coming back this year potentially. And I don't know how many of those players are going to be back in Kansas City. Hopefully 2 or 3 of them. But the reality is that, the season is not over because of like a week 7 loss and a great NFC stadium. I am still cautiously optimistic. We got to find a way to get into the bye week 6-3, get really healthy, and make a huge run down the stretch. So I didn't have a lot of time. Just wanted to make that point and jump. But thanks a lot, Stephen, for having the show. Enjoy.
Hey, Will, I appreciate you, man. Look,
6-3. Hold on, Stephen. Are we conceding Kansas City when I hear 6-3?
I'm not conceding Kansas City. We're beating Kansas City.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how, we got to get to the bye 6-3. No. Before this 3-game stretch, Philly, New England, and Kansas City, I said we have to be 2-1. So we still have an opportunity to do that. Like, no, bro, 6-3. Now I'm feeling a little bit different about our team. 7-2 after that.
Oh, look, Internet Monster's getting you, Lewis. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's common sense helping Lewis out there so he can stop speaking a whole bunch of nonsense.
Hey, fellas. Man, Lewis, get him, Lewis. Get him. He's out here trying to clown you, Lewis.
Can I speak quick?
Go ahead, Trucker.
He's lucky I'm in a bad area. But don't worry, because I'm going to come back and I'm going to light Bon Joe's ass up on fire. Don't worry.
Let me
go ahead, Trucker Sean.
So, I'm going to circle back to the Cam Smith thing. So what I'm hearing about Cam Smith is he's making plays. He's doing good in practice. I caught an episode of Poupar and Omar there about 2 weeks ago. And Omar said what's holding him back is Fangio is testing everybody every day or at the end of the week. Basically, he's just not passing the test. That's why he's not playing. He's ready. He's making plays in practice.
Wait, what you mean? What you mean testing him?
What you mean testing?
Like, what is it on Scantron? Like, what?
Scantron?
Wait, he doesn't have a number 2 pencil? What? I don't get it. What you mean testing him?
I have no idea what that means, but that's what Omar reported. So
that's practice, because
whatever test he is giving him, he's not
Trucker Sean, bro. Again, practice is the test. Practice, how you perform. If you're making plays on practice, that's your test.
But listen, he's not under. You can play all you want. You can do what you want. But if you don't know the scheme, your ass ain't getting on the field, period. You don't know where to go.
So he's dumb as bricks. That's what you're telling me.
Hey, where's Tyndall? I hear Tyndall's a meathead. Where's he?
Oh, no, I know Tyndall's dumb as Tyndall. Even he, coming out of college, I knew he was dumb as bricks.
Yeah, but that's, you know what I mean?
No. Trucker Sean, I can push back on you on this. I'm going based off his track record. Fangio has never played any rookie his first year. Right. It's not that he doesn't.
Hold up. Time out. Wait a minute. So you're saying that Patrick Surtain didn't play his rookie year?
Fangio, that's a rarity. That's a rare.
So what's up?
No. In general,
I'm not saying that Tony's right. But you can find exceptions to any rule. Let's be honest about it.
I'm just telling you what Omar reported on his show, that he just simply ain't passing the test. We don't know what test that is. He apparently doesn't know the scheme yet. And in time, once he knows the scheme, he'll be in. That's what I'm saying.
Somebody needs to give him a study buddy. Hold on, Trucker Sean. If you watch that Philly game, Ramsey was actually next to him, coaching him,
right,
telling him what to do. So maybe Ramsey is his tutor.
Maybe
because maybe he needs to pass this next test. Hey man, you see what's going on here?
So okay. Steven, I have a question for you.
Yep.
This apply. The deadline comes up in a week or 2 weeks.
Yeah.
6 days.
Apparently on Tuesday. It's coming up on Tuesday.
Here's Halloween.
This is an honest question for all of you guys. Do you guys think we make another big time trade for another player, or
yes.
Nope?
Yes.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep. I'll tell you why, Tony. Because it is Chris Greer's MO. Chris Greer is not going to go into this Super Bowl season.
He said a big player. He said a big time player.
For me,
see the problem
for me, I think any player we get at this point would be big time for us, even if it's somebody who's going to come in. So
the reason why I asked that is
hold on, Tony, I'll say this: the Dolphins will definitely make an impactful player trade move. Somebody that will be very impactful on this team.
The reason why I bring this up, I hope I'm not trusting.
That's not fair, Steven. Replacing Eichenberg is impactful.
No. But what I'm saying, I'm going based off of what's going to happen.
Did you see Twitter's campaign to bring back Jesse Davis?
Oh hell no!
No.
They're like,
I'm not even entertaining that.
Jesse Davis to replace Eichenberg.
No. But for me, when I look at the trading deadline, I hope I'm not going crazy or anything like going crazy saying this. I think based off of this is his last year of his contract. I can see us going after Patrick Surtain because he doesn't want to play in Denver and stuff like that anymore.
With what money? With what money?
Tony, here. All right, Tony, hold on. I'm not saying that you're wrong. Okay, I think that the Dolphins are going to look at that. I think the Dolphins will look at almost anything, right? So you have to think about a couple things. Number one, the Miami Dolphins. How are they going to get those players? Are they going to give up trade assets? Are they going to give up, or draft assets? Are they going to be able to, you got to think about the money situation in here too. All of that stuff. Von Joe, are you pretending like you're sleeping?
No, that's not me.
I don't know what that noise
no, but we've always said this with Gritter. F them picks because he doesn't know how to draft in the first 2 rounds.
No,
it's probably real quick, Steven, because I gotta go. I have to go hop into my 12 o'clock that I'm running late for.
It sounds like they're sleeping. I swear I hear this.
I don't know. I hear it too. I don't know if that's somebody Tony's background. He got a Mack truck back there. I don't know. But Steven,
sorry, that's my Frenchie that's doing that. Sorry about that.
Okay, see, there you go.
Loud as hell, boy.
Real quick, Steven, real quick. So just to answer Tony's question, I think we don't do nothing pivotal in the trade deadline because I think our trade assets are coming back off injury, right? So people that come back off injury that's gonna be our big free agent signings to say, right? So Steven, I'm gonna still keep listening and I'm gonna listen to Lewis's nonsense some more. That's still my brother. I love him. Love both of y'all.
Yeah, I know you running. I know you're running.
But I got a 12 o'clock to get to. I'm running too, man. Love you guys, man. Fins
I love you too. Miami Sports Music's #1 Miami fan morning show, Clock Blockers, right here on the Miami Sports Music Podcast Network. The link is in the chat below. Go ahead and put it in there. I'm not able to pin it for some reason. I'm trying to.
Why does and this is a question?
Hold on, Anthony. I'm sitting here trying to do the reset. Take a chill pill, Anthony. Chill, Tony. Chill. Heal. Okay. Anyways, as I was saying, that's what we're doing here. I got Tony, I got Lewis, I got Trucker Sean in the building. Hit the like button if you haven't done so already. And a reminder, it's Wildin' Out Wednesday, which means timeouts and bans are in full effect. Remember, this is for fun. It supports the channel. Enjoy. Don't take it personally. But we need to get more people up here. This is Wildin' Out Wednesday, and ain't nobody wilding out except for Lewis and Von Joe, but Von Joe had to go, so I don't know what's going on with that. But Triple S, what's up, Triple S?
Hey, Triple S.
What's going on? What's going on, Steven?
What's up, my guy? How are you?
I'm good. Did you get the PayPal?
I did get the PayPal. You are square with me.
Let's go. And
go.
I took care of Jason Pause the day of, so that's all taken care of.
Pause. You definitely got to say pause with that.
Yeah, for sure. Man, how's everybody doing though?
Oh man, we're doing it, man. We're doing it. Alex, man, what do you got to say about these fans that are calling us frauds in here?
Oh, here we go. Oh, Jesus.
I want to hear what Alex has to say on this ordeal.
We ain't no frauds, bro. So if that's the case, the Chiefs are frauds. The Lions are frauds.
I mean, I agree. I agree with you, Alex. We're not frauds. We are a good football team.
Wait, we're a damn good football team. Forget those fakers that want to call us frauds. They're a bunch of frauds themselves.
Lewis.
They're fakers.
Lewis, Alex is mad. Lewis, don't get out. Don't get.
What's Alex's relation to the Big O?
Has fake energy. Alex is
always fake. Actually, the Triple S, the Big O, the Big O actually says that Dolphins are frauds.
And what do you have?
I thought I heard someone say that you guys are related. That he's your uncle or something like that. Is that true?
Gosh, I'm gonna take a walk. I'm gonna take a doggone walk, bro.
Look, here's my problem with.
Let him know I'm a big fan.
Let me say this. Here's some problems that I have with saying that the Dolphins are frauds. Number one, the most consistent team in the NFL this year has been the Miami Dolphins.
Agreed.
The only game that they were completely out of was the Buffalo game. And they are a division rival that has our number. For some reason, they just do. But we've either won, and the one other game we lost, we were in with 6.5 minutes left in the game in a very hostile environment. So I would venture to argue that the most consistent team in the NFL this year has been the Dolphins. It damn sure, swear jar, hasn't been the 49ers. It hasn't been the Philadelphia Eagles. It hasn't been the Dallas Cowboys. It hasn't been the Cleveland Browns. It hasn't been the Baltimore Ravens. The Dolphins are the most consistent team in the NFL this year. Argue with me with that. You can't. It can't be done.
And you want to know
the Chiefs.
Okay.
The Chiefs haven't played nobody.
Well, and look, all right, you know what? There you go, Triple S. There's one. I'll give you that. There's one.
But Steve, here's the thing. You want to call that we were out of that Buffalo game? Steven, it was in the third quarters when it got out of hand.
That's true too. So
the first half, if I remember correctly, the first half we were only down by what? Probably like a touchdown, or 10 points.
And by the way, you can't say that the Chiefs are that great either because they only scored 19 points on the Broncos. We scored 70.
18.
Just saying.
And Steven, for me, I'm not saying the Dolphins are frauds.
They almost lost to the Jets too.
Yeah, but the question is consistency, right? And since they lost week 1, they've been consistent in winning.
I'm gonna tell you right now. So. Are y'all ready for this? The Miami Dolphins are a better football team than the Kansas City Chiefs right now.
I agree.
The Miami Dolphins are a better football team than the Kansas City Chiefs right now.
I agree.
So you're saying our quarterback is better than Patrick Mahomes?
Nobody said
playing
that.
better. He's definitely playing better than them.
I'm
not saying he is better. I'm saying he's playing better than him.
Exactly. Well, and I would agree with that as well, Stephen. But that's a weak argument, Anthony. When again, Stephen said the Miami Dolphins. You heard Tua is better than Patrick Mahomes. You see how that works? Nobody's saying that. But the fact of the matter is that I agree with Stephen. The Miami Dolphins as a team. Now, again, it has to come together on paper. But just looking at both teams, bro. Let's be honest. If you take Travis Kelce off of Kansas City, who's scaring
nothing.
you?
They are nothing.
Who's scaring you over there?
Once you
Sky Moore?
The Pringle band. The Pringle.
Well, MVP is scaring them. MVS.
Nicole Hardman, who had to get traded back.
Valdez Scantling is scaring you like.
No. I'm not saying no, but I'm not saying like. And Steven, you asked if we were frauds. I never got to answer that question real quick. I'm not saying we're frauds, but sorry, my dog is barking.
They're telling you to shut up.
Oh, shoot.
No, I'm telling him to shut up because you can hear him in the background barking.
Hey, who's going to the game this weekend? Who's going to the game this weekend? Lewis, you going to the game?
Hold on, Triple S. Let Anthony answer real quick.
I'm trying, bro.
I'm going to be there.
Go ahead, Ant.
No, Anthony done left the chat.
His dog
ran him off.
All right, look, here's something.
I don't get these this fraud thing. They keep the same energy towards the teams that are losing.
So this is where the fraud narrative's coming into play. There's a few reasons for it. Number one, to Von Joe's point earlier, the last 20 years have not given anybody a real reason to think that Miami is legit, right? There's some truth.
That's the only reason. Yep.
That's fine. I agree with that.
Number two, injuries, right? Let's be honest, injuries have happened. I'll tell you the one thing another huge thing I took from the Sunday night game. Tua's playing every game this year. Okay. I'm telling y'all right now, that man can take a hit. He's good.
I got a good point after you go, Steve.
Like I'm knocking on wood for the people that are like, Steven, don't jinx it. I'm knocking on wood. I'm just telling you, I saw a guy who can take a hit from some of the best players in the NFL and get up and be good. So I am with every game that Tua plays, I am more and more confident how strong and mental and physical he is. The other reason that the fraud narrative is out there is because the people that are giving the fraud narrative, a majority of them, the national media, have they watched every single snap of every single Miami Dolphins game this year? No, they haven't. All they have seen is highlights of how great we are when we're good, and then they'll watch the primetime games and be like, oh, well, they weren't that great against New England. No, there was 14 points scored in garbage time in the fourth quarter against that game. That game wasn't as close as the score made it out to be. Let's be real about it. And let's also say that Philadelphia Eagles, oh my God, how great this offense is. They've only scored 10 points. It's the best defensive line in all of football, and we had 3 offensive line starters out. We're frauds? Get out of here with that, cuz. There's no way that's true. Not even remotely.
See, and for me, Steven, I don't see us as frauds, but I'm getting the record in primetime games kind of scares me. The last 2 years, we lost against the Bills, we lost against the Eagles, we
beat the Patriots in New England.
That wasn't a primetime game, was it?
Yes, it was. It was Sunday night.
No. That was a team we were supposed to be. It's on primetime, but it was a team we were supposed to be.
Come on, Anthony, don't do that. Don't do that, Anthony. Come on, bro.
Moving the go.
Don't do that, Anthony.
That's not moving the goalpost. They're a bad team.
Moving the goalpost.
How is that not moving the goalpost? That's a bad team that we're supposed to.
Anthony, you can't say that the Patriots.
Hold on, Alex. I got this. Your literal statement to me, Anthony, was they don't do well in primetime games.
Against teams were a good. Okay, let me finish.
Hold on. That's fine if you want.
He was about to say, "Wait, let me move the."
But I'm telling you, you made that statement. We then countered your argument, and you said, "Well, that doesn't count. They're a division rival. We're supposed to beat them." No, that's moving the goalpost, sir. That's
okay. What I meant to say is primetime games against good teams, against better.
Okay, that's a totally different statement. And what I will tell you is that the Dolphins have done nothing but shown me they're improving every step of the way this year. And the only step back they've taken this year, in my opinion, was the Buffalo game. And they came back out swinging after that. So I'm telling y'all right now, there's no reason for me to think that the Dolphins, here's the thing. We lost to Philly and only scored 10 points. I'm telling y'all right now, I think we're about to kill the New England Patriots for no other reason than I think the Dolphins are pissed that people are putting this fraud narrative out there on the national media.
Yeah.
And then they're going to be like, all right, we took care of business against New England at home. Let's go to Germany. Let's eat some sausages, some bratwurst, and let's drink some beer after and enjoy Oktoberfest because it's about to be a game.
Fella. Oh wait, no, that's
Irish. Batman, what's up?
I got a question for y'all, and Batman's gonna like this one. Batman's definitely gonna like this one. Did any of y'all see how DeShaun Watson incurred his injury on Sunday? Anybody see it?
He fell on his head, didn't he?
So yeah, he was in the middle of passing the ball, and as he released it, he was pushed and he fell backwards and he slammed his head on the back of the on the turf.
Yeah.
And the first thing that came to my mind when I saw that is, man, if only he would have done some jiu-jitsu training, he would have known how to roll out of that. But unfortunately, he did not, and he slammed his head off the turf.
He did not do jiu-jitsu training, Triple S. That is correct.
And watching that, I was very happy that wasn't my quarterback. He's looked like trash, and he can't roll out of contact like Tua can. You say that's cat?
What'd you say, Lewis?
That's cat.
What's cat?
You hear me?
He's trolling.
I'm in a bad area, but goddamn it, that's cat.
What's the cat?
What's the cap?
That he didn't do no jiu-jitsu training. That's an unnecessary shot.
Getting better cell service and come talk to us.
he has that Metro cell service.
Don't look at it as a shot at DeShaun. Look at it as a praise of Tua, because I'm just happy that my quarterback knows how to roll out of hits like that. And unfortunately for Cleveland, their quarterback, he obviously can't do that.
Did you hear during the game that the announcers were saying that they should ban that brotherly push because
so here's the thing. Here's my argument about the tush push or that play. Number one, there is legitimacy to banning that play because the defense can't use that same thing against them.
I got a good point.
If it's not fair for one side to do it, it shouldn't be fair for the other side to do it. Okay, so that's one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Injuries.
Number two, well, I don't know how many injuries occurred because.
No, there's only been one. There's only been one so far with the Giants.
Hold on, Tony. Hold on, bud. I don't know how many injuries have happened, so I don't know if you can use that argument. Are there injuries that have happened because of that play? Of course, but so are a lot of them. But the other thing, but the third thing to it is that is not how the game is meant to be played. And for Nick Sirianni to come up and be like, if people want to get rid of it, then stop it. I hear you. Like, I think I would probably be saying the same thing if I had that in my bag. Don't get it twisted. But I would say that, again, for the legitimacy of banning that play, it should definitely be talked about. You either ban it entirely or you let the defense be able to do the same thing. So you want to keep it intact, let the defense do the same thing.
In Canada, Stephen, because I think you all know I'm from Canada, there's a rule that prevents exactly what the Eagles do. It's called the tandem buck rule. So you're not allowed in Canadian football to push the ball carrier directly. Now, if it's a pile, you're allowed to push another offensive player or another defensive player as a part of the pile. But in Canadian football, you're not actually allowed to push directly on the ball carrier. So if that rule was made, it's not like it's never been done in any football league before. I don't know if they would do this, but they could point to the CFL and Canadian football and say, look, this is a safety issue in Canadian football. They have a rule called the tandem buck. Really cool name for a rule, by the way, in case y'all want to look it up. So there is precedence. So I will say that about the tush push, the brotherly shove, whatever it's called.
Hold on, Tony. Batman, what's up, Batman? How are you, buddy? You're on mute, Batman, just so you know.
Maybe he's working.
He could be.
Taylor One actually said that there's a way to stop it.
There's a way to stop it?
Yeah.
How?
Taylor One said that. So
let us know.
He said he pretty much said that he found a way to stop it by setting the edge in a full sprint and attacking the pushers.
Yeah, and you'll be offside. Come on.
No. On the snap of the ball, a full sprint on the edge rushers to the pushers.
Hold on, real quick. So Sal says at the game's end, it's called scoreboard. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, refs bad. Wah. All right. Here's my issue with that, Sal. The goal here is to improve on the goal here is to improve on a week-to-week basis. Right? The Dolphins have been playing subpar 500 teams and absolutely demolishing them for the most part. Correct? Nobody here disagrees with that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And we've been struggling against teams that are above elite. Now, I wouldn't even say above 500. Elite teams. Right?
Buffalo ain't elite.
Oh, okay. They're definitely not.
You don't get dog walked by New England and get to be called elite. I'm sorry.
What's going on, Steven? What's up, everybody?
Hey, Steve.
Oh, Batman, welcome.
Hey, Steven, I see you got 3/4 of the Leo Meikelberg fan club up here.
They may not be elite, but they didn't get dog walk. Let's be honest.
Stop the cow.
The Bills suck. 5 points. Okay, the Bills suck.
Let me finish.
They're trash.
I say all that to say this.
What that makes us if we lost to them by freaking 4 touchdowns.
We're great.
We played. Can you guys hold up?
Okay.
We played a Super Bowl contending team, a team that was in the Super Bowl last year. And with 6.5 minutes left, we were only down by a score. And in years past, we would have done one of two things. We would have either gotten killed because it was a primetime game, or it was a really good football team, or we would have absolutely
folded
folded. And I don't think we did either or. We lost a competitive football game. We made some bad decisions, but we didn't fold. We were fighting till the end. Our team was there till the end. Let's just be real. We played a really good football.
I agree with Crypto. The Buffalo Bills are frauds. I agree with Crypto.
Yeah, I agree with Crypto too. There are frauds.
I never said that bullshit.
Swear jar.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to sit here and pump up my division rival, the Jets or the Bills.
That's called being objective.
Crypto, with all due respect, bud.
That's called being objective.
No, it's not. It's called being a Dolphins fan.
I think you can be objective.
Objectively, but if you want to be really objective and take the homer hat off, what you would say about Buffalo is that they're a team that can beat anybody, but they're also a team that can lose to anybody. They have a quarterback that has shown elite performance.
Inconsistencies. We can't sit
and they
up
have
here
shown, and
right.
they have shown a team. They have shown it to be have a quarterback that has had bum performances, and that's why
Josh
we all look at my avatar.
But one thing I want to,
but Josh Allen is so inconsistent.
One thing that we gotta realize that neither the Dolphins, neither the Bills in the Mike McDaniel era have been able to win outside of a home game. So Buffalo has not been able to win here. We haven't been able to win over there. So listen, they're a good team. I get it. They're a good team. Right now, we have a better record. If things were to align the way they're aligning, they would have to come to our house to play. So I have no fear. Now, we do got to win at their house at one point or another, but they haven't been able to win at the Hard Rock with Mike McDaniel and Tua. So I'm going to leave it like that. That's the way I'm going to see it.
Is it possible for the Bills and the Dolphins to end with the same record, Steven?
Of course.
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah, and if we split the season series, how does that work?
It goes on division record, Anthony.
It goes on division record. And if you're tied in the division, it goes head to head. And if it's head to head tied, then it goes to conference.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
No, head to head is the first tiebreaker.
Or head to head, then division, then conference.
Head to head is the first tiebreaker, but Crypto's right. But if it's split, then it's a conference record.
Ladies and gentlemen, my brother from another mother, one of my best friends,
exactly.
Ryan Keeling is in the building. Valley Fanatics in the building. What up, Ryan?
What up? I don't need that introduction. Keep talking, boys.
Keep talking, boys.
Who's the three losses for Buffalo? They lost to the Jets, the Patriots.
Yeah, no, you're not. You're a horrible man. You're a horrible person.
I think it was Jacksonville.
So they have 3 AFC losses to our 1. So that's a big factor that we have to keep in mind, right?
And 2 AFC East division losses to our 1.
Yeah.
So far.
So hey, Steven.
So with the exception of Kansas City, is there another team in the AFC that y'all think is truly better than us?
No. But the Ravens are pretty good, though. The Ravens are pretty good, but they're not better than us. The Ravens
I agree. The Ravens are a good team, but they're definitely not better than us.
If they good,
we'll know if we're better than the Ravens once we play them.
No, and Steven, for me, the Ravens, if they go, let's say, I don't think it happens, but they have a tough schedule the rest of the way and stuff like that. If they go undefeated, which I don't think happens, if they do, they're probably the best team in the AFC. If they do that,
through the Ravens.
Yeah, they have the toughest schedule.
I don't think Tua has lost to Baltimore, has he?
Ravens are not winning the rest of the way. Let's just throw that out there, okay?
No, I'm saying hypothetically.
I just thought of something. Has Tua lost to Baltimore yet?
And in the real world, that ain't happening.
If anybody wins out, they're the best team.
Has Tua lost to Baltimore yet? I don't think he has.
Yeah, Tua has not lost to Baltimore yet. He has not.
Ooh, yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing?
What up, Shake?
Hey, Shake.
It's a beautiful day.
It's Munda, yeah, man.
Yes.
Hey, listen, like my man, like I always say, we're not gonna win. We're gonna win this game because we have an Eichenberg.
Absolutely, Shake, man. That's the only reason why we win this game.
Don't trigger Batman. Don't trigger Batman with that statement.
Hey, Steven.
Hey, didn't he? I thought he coined that phrase. I thought he was the one that coined that phrase.
Hey, Steven, did you watch the game last night?
What game?
The Phillies and the Diamondbacks?
I did not watch that track. I'm gonna tell you a real quick side note. I'm gonna tell you right now, Fox is so mad. Fox executives are so mad that the World Series is the Diamondbacks versus the Rangers. That is going to be the lowest watch World Series.
Yeah,
I disagree.
no,
That's called
not
karma,
being able to
boys.
close it out.
No, I disagree. I disagree with that.
I think disagree all you want. I promise you, it's going to be the lowest.
It's good for baseball.
No,
it's good for baseball.
No, it's not.
Because let me tell you the reason why.
No. Oh, hold on, Alex. You shush for a second. The Diamondbacks were selling tickets for the American League Championship Series for $8. Even Diamondback fans don't want to go see Arizona play in the playoffs. Let's just be real. It's going to be a horrible match.
And NLCS, not ALCS.
No, because how can you sit there when it's good for the sport of baseball when you got two teams, when you have the Rangers and the Diamondbacks, two small market teams, in the World Series. And look at the Rangers. I'm here in Texas. I'm here in Texas, and the
ratings gonna be shot.
And I have never seen a bigger baseball town than where I'm in right now.
You know what? You're right. Phoenix, Arizona, and Dallas, Texas will care about the World Series, but everywhere else is like I got stuff.
It was like look at what happened to the.
You're talking to somebody who loves baseball. I don't know if I'll watch one pitch.
Listen, you really think I want the Phillies in the World Series? You got to be.
I hate the Phillies, but I would watch because I know. I would watch because I
Alex. What's going to happen with
Arizona?
Yeah, Arizona. What you're saying happened with the Heat versus the Nuggets. No one watched that. Like that was the lowest rated NBA Finals because of the teams that were in it. No one really cared about those teams.
This past year?
Yeah.
No, it was not. Go. I'm putting you in timeout.
I thought it was actually one of the biggest. What? It was actually. Bro. I thought it was one of the highest rated NBA Finals.
I would check that though, because Anthony.
I would double check that.
James was in the NBA Finals, was he not, gentlemen?
Not this last
year. Who was
talking about?
No.
LeBron does is in the lowest.
He got
rated.
swept in the first round, did he not, or the second round?
Who?
He was not in the. If you're talking about the last finals that just happened, LeBron was not in the finals.
Oh no, it was.
No, that was the conference finals. LeBron was swept.
It was the
in.
conference finals. My bad. All right, I'll bring Tony back.
No, you talking about the NBA Finals. I still don't think the NBA Finals were.
I almost got on you, Tony. My bad, dude.
Tony, are you sure?
Yeah,
that was one of the lowest?
If you look at the rate, it was the lowest rated NBA Finals because of the teams that were in it. No one outside of Miami and Denver cared about that finals.
Joker that you better.
Yeah, it most likely was, Tony. You're correct.
Well,
outside of those two
New York, Philadelphia, and LA didn't give a shit about that.
Outside of Colorado and Florida, nobody's watching that.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah, so that's what's going to happen with. That's what's going to happen. New York, LA, Philadelphia are not going to give a. The bigger markets are not going to care about that.
11.6 million for Nuggets versus the Heat. And 12 million for Golden State versus the Celtics the year before.
Yeah, like nobody's gonna want to watch a Utah Finals either.
Yeah, Jazz.
Yeah, everybody watched the Jazz Finals.
The Jazz are one of the.
Did they have high
biggest NBA franchises though?
When they went to the final with Stockton and Malone, I thought they had high ratings.
Yeah,
that's because of Michael Jordan.
John Stockton and Karl Malone were there, and they were facing Michael Jordan in the NBA Finals.
Yeah, the greatest of all time, Michael Jordan.
No, he's not the GOAT. He's not. Let's not.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Let's not start this.
Yes, he is.
Come on.
No, he's not.
Come on.
Most definitely.
Oh, yes, he is, Steven.
LeBron James.
Hey, Batman.
LeBron is the most overrated player ever.
Y'all can hate on that man all you want.
Cap. Nobody's
LeBron
James.
LeBron James is the GOAT. Y'all shut your
he isn't. He has a scoring record doesn't mean he's the GOAT.
Steven, you need to have your head examined.
He's the GOAT
of flopping, Steven.
I'm just putting all you little people on mute because y'all know nothing. LeBron is the GOAT. Y'all shut that S up. You just shush. I don't want to hear nothing about Jordan being the GOAT.
Michael Jordan is the GOAT? Yes, I agree.
No, he's not.
The GOAT of flopping.
You're right.
Steven, you're smoking that whole Look at LeBron's record in the finals. Look at LeBron. He has a losing record in the goddamn finals. How is he the GOAT? How is he the GOAT?
Anthony,
if he has a losing record.
Exhibit A. Jordan's first 8 years in the NBA Finals. There you go. Thank you. Have a nice day.
He was a younger player.
Don't bring me up. Don't bring up to me all that crap. Come on now. Come on.
Well, you want to know something? Okay,
let's not start that.
When Michael Jordan played against tougher competition that LeBron has ever played with, played against.
This league is the softest league in NBA.
And another thing is this: I give all the respect in the world to LeBron James because in my opinion, he's one of the greatest of all time.
He is the greatest.
One of.
And
okay,
LeBron's
in my opinion,
even better at Space Jam than Michael Jordan. That's basketball.
But the difference between LeBron and Jordan is
take that back.
Jordan's always had the killer instinct. LeBron never had the killer instinct.
Hey, I got
until
some
game
for you,
6.
Alex. You know who's taking more game-winning shots? LeBron James, cuz.
LeBron James is great at faking getting hurt.
He's the
greatest
That's
at flopping.
because Jordan is a better winner. He don't need to be in a situation where he needs a game-winning shot.
Y'all say hello to Shannon. Say hi, Shannon.
Hey, Shannon.
Hey, Shannon.
Shannon out there probably on the beach watching the show. So jealous of being out there.
Yeah, no. For me, I'm gonna say this. To me, the greatest player is still.
I can't wait to see Nick back in the field Sunday.
Hey, my guy. What's up?
What up, Steve?
What up, bro?
What's up?
Dude, why are we talking this MJ versus LeBron? Tua's the GOAT. Come on.
Thank you.
No, he isn't. No, he isn't. Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Tua is not the GOAT.
I like it. Let's go. Let's go.
Tua's
I like
goated,
it.
Man.
How many Super Bowls have Tua had?
LeBron 1v1.
Flipside Fisher said LeBron is GOAT cheese. Maybe Jordan is the GOAT. Please, Flipside.
How many playoffs have Tua gone to?
That's correct, Flipside. Wait him, set him straight.
Hey,
thank you.
There will be no Tua slander on here. None. No. Not having it.
How many playoffs has Tua gone to?
Is this thing on? Steven, you need to stop capping. This is the best World Series matchup that could have happened. You got a team that hasn't won one and a team that hasn't won since 2001. You're always salty because your Texas Rangers swept the Baltimore Orioles.
I am a little salty about that, Greg. You're not wrong.
Exactly. Good way to put him out there, Greg.
You're not wrong, Greg. I am salty.
He's salty about the Orioles. That's what it is.
I don't even care about baseball, and I love this game
because one of the more overrated
Philly
teams in the playoffs.
Look,
I'm so happy that Philly is not even in.
So, by the way, Shannon said, I don't know nothing about basketball, so I'll probably tap out.
Jason Tatum's the GOAT. What are you all talking about?
Thanks for the love and support for Nick. By the way, Nick Needham coming back this weekend is going to be fire.
Yeah, that's huge. That is.
Damn, what you yelling?
That's huge.
I said it on Sunday, man. Needham coming back changes this entire defense, and then add in Ramsey coming in for the first time, and X getting healthy again. The second half of the season, that defense.
I don't want Ramsey back.
Yo, what happened with Brendan?
I don't want Ramsey back.
Whole defense. Really, it changes the whole defense. Nick Needham changes the whole defense. Really.
Oh, I was talking to a fan at the game, and I said, look, when Needham comes back, whether he plays 15 snaps or 30 snaps, he is 10 times more effective than the other person that is currently playing there right now. That's all I'm going to say. I won't say his name.
I'll say his name. You don't want Needham out there instead of Eli Apple?
I would Apple.
You mean get Kohu is the best tackler on this team?
Wide receivers away, okay? But Needham definitely.
I'm just curious though. With that being said, I'm just curious though. Like, has Eli Apple, with all the plays that he's given up, fine, I'll give you that. But has he given up a touchdown since he's been playing all season?
No.
He's given up a ton of yards.
Giving up touchdowns.
Yeah, he's given up a ton of yards, Steven. So he's not trash. He's given up yards, but no one scored on him.
He's complying to our bend, don't break defense. He's bending, but he's not breaking.
He's committed a good bit of stupid penalties.
Did you just call me Ricky Bobby?
I did.
That's exactly what our defense is designed to do. He's doing what our defense is designed to do.
You look more like Ricky Bobby than I do.
I don't know about that. But
well, Nick Needham don't bend either.
Nick, well, look, here's the other thing too.
Well, he definitely ain't breaking because he ain't give up a big one.
You get Nick Needham back. Jalen comes back. Jalen comes back. And then, the hope is that Connor's back and Teron Armstead comes back in a couple weeks and then Devon Achane. I'm telling you right now, all of these people coming back from IR or short-term IR is the equivalent of like bringing in a trade day acquisition that makes it a huge impact on your team. And by the way, I still think Chris Greer's going to make a trade by Tuesday, if not 2. So I'm telling y'all right now, be ready.
God, give us a linebacker.
Moves, and it's gonna be
offensive line complete.
No, and Steven, this is why for me, the reason why I'm saying, this is why I'm saying Patrick Surtain, because X's contract finishes this year, right?
Yeah.
So we replace X with Patrick Surtain. So
they're gonna do too much for him, though.
Well, so you can ask for it all you want if they know that it's not like. So it's funny because apparently Sean Payton said he's the centerpiece of the defense, but I have heard rumors that. Shut up, Craig. I have heard.
What's wrong with you, Craig?
I'm driving and there's a freaking ladybug in the car.
The players are not happy with him.
A ladybug, bro? Really? Man up, bro. Man up, Drake.
I'm putting you on.
Personnel. Our defense has the personnel. It's the system. Let the system.
Oh,
work.
hey, hold up. Look. Shannon said Nick might be playing safety.
What happened with Brandon Jones? Where's he been at?
He just hasn't. He can't get right after that injury. It seems.
But here's the thing: when he has played, it hasn't been horrible. He hasn't been getting burned, but he's not the same player he was before the injury, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I think for me, I've said this. Brandon is a traditional strong safety. I don't think he fits the system, really.
And I'll tell you, and by the way,
I'll tell you what, Needham would fit back there perfectly.
I know he would. I think he
would.
If
we put Needham at safety, that means you have to keep Eli. So, I mean, you guys are dogging Eli, but if Nick plays safety, you need Apple.
So here's the thing.
No, because we get an X and Ramsey back, Eli can go to the bench.
So Jalen comes back.
Okay, so where's your depth if your slot is going to be cold?
He's sitting on the bench.
I'm about to tell you. Hold on, guys. Needham goes to safety. Jalen comes back, gets more snaps, obviously then plays the other corner position, right? Eli now gets downgraded in the amount of snaps that he has to play, right? And now all of a sudden you get X coming back too. Now Eli's really not getting any snaps, and he's down there on the bench. And if you need him to fill in for 1 or 2 plays, just like you said, Cap, he's not giving up touchdowns. So if he has to come in and play 4 or 5 snaps, so be it. But at the end of the day, I would love to see Needham at safety to go along with the snowman, and then you have Jalen Ramsey there along with.
I don't know who keeps saying Ramsey's going to play this week, but if you guys haven't confirmed Ramsey's playing this week, and you guys are already counting all these players coming back.
Jalen,
I think he's going to be active and get limited snaps.
There's a lot of I think. There's not a lot I know. I need to hear I know, not I think.
I'll put it this way. I think that Jalen's going to play about 20 to 30 snaps this week.
No, I don't want Steven, he's not going to play boundary. He's going to play star. He's not going to play the Jalen out of Vic Fangio's own mouth. He said he's going to play him in the same position he played him in LA.
We're all forgetting about DeShaun Elliott, too.
Yeah, no, and Steven.
And I love DeShaun. I love DeShaun.
Yeah, and we're thinking he's going to play.
Man, you guys didn't love him the first week. You guys were trying to ship him out of here.
No, not me. I've been saying since day one. That was Rashad who came up here talking about he didn't like DeShaun Elliott, or whoever else came up here. Maybe Andrevius might have said it. I don't know.
All of y'all said that. Just because he said he wanted Lamar Jackson in Miami, then you guys wanted to ship his ass out.
I said that sounds like some man play in Baltimore, and he is legit. And I knew what he did.
Look,
I'm telling you, like he's good.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say something else too.
He said what he said about
hold on, something nobody's thinking about here when we're getting all these guys coming back from injury in the secondary, and we briefly talked about Brandon Jones and what's wrong with him. But remember what was right with him before that injury. He was one of the top blitzing safeties in the NFL. So now all of a sudden you've got a full, healthy secondary at safety and corner.
And you guys were dogging him because you said all he did was blitz. Now you guys are saying he's versatile. All you guys were saying that all he does is blitz. But now you're going to welcome him back? This is what I'm talking about flip-flopping.
Don't be putting words in my mouth.
I've been consistent with Brandon. Cap, I haven't flip-flopped on Brandon. I've said
I'm just saying, bro, that secondary you guys hate, all of a sudden you love.
Shannon
Ryan, I said to me, Jalen's going to play the star position.
Shannon. Say bye, Shannon.
Bye, Shannon.
Bye, Shannon.
And Ryan, to be honest with Jalen, he's not going to play the boundary. He's going to be the stuff out of Vic Fangio's own mouth. He said it in interviews when we hired him. He said that he's going to play him at the star position, the position that he played him when he was in LA. So he's going to play him in the same position. He's not going to be outside of the boundary.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. He did say that 7 months ago. Let's see what's changed now that he sees what this defense has actually done, and he needs somebody on the boundary.
Well, let me ask you a question. I'll ask Ryan this first because I'm very interested in Ryan's answer. What do you want the Dolphins to do by Tuesday at the trade deadline?
I want a linebacker. I want an inside linebacker.
Josie Jewell.
You need an O-line too, man.
You need a center.
I don't know that we need O-line. We got everybody coming back from injury. Like
you need to go get a center.
We need a center, but there's not.
It doesn't have to be a
center available.
It doesn't have to be a center available.
Depth. That's it. We need line depth.
You don't need a starting center. That's why
I mean, if you want depth, then yes, center and inside linebacker. But I want an inside linebacker that can come in and start, and then a center that can be the backup.
The Dolphins, in my opinion, are making at least 2 trades by Tuesday, and one will
Aaron
be for
Donald is a linebacker.
and the other one I hope is for a backup center.
Aaron Donald's not going to happen.
I'll give up 2 first.
Neither is Patrick Surtain.
Patrick Surtain is more realistic than Aaron Donald.
No, he ain't coming to Miami. They don't
way more realistic.
Hey, I'll say
Denver's dumping salary. The Titans are dumping salary.
And the only thing we could do to get him would be to dump X's salary to bring him in, and they're dumping salary, so they're not going to want X.
And what's the problem? X is going to be here for another 2 years anyway. What's the problem?
No, his contract finishes after this year, Cap.
But I see Surtain more realistic than Aaron. Aaron Donald.
Hold on, real quick.
I don't think either of them are realistic.
My ultimate dream. That is a pipe.
So then we don't get no one, and we stay with our hands tied, right?
My dream is for the Dolphins to go get.
No, I'm sorry, Steven. I had to talk, man. I need to talk because I'm banned on.
Hold on, Cap. Take a chill pill. Wait your turn.
Anton Winfield.
I want the Dolphins to go after Aaron Donald. I don't think it'll happen. I don't think they can afford it, but I would love for it to happen. It would be amazing if it did.
He almost retired this offseason.
If it does not happen, mark my words, Ndamukong Suh will be a Miami Dolphin in the next 2 or 3 weeks.
What do you, Steven, what do you want to give up for an Aaron Donald who almost retired this offseason?
So you'd rather stay with your hands tied behind your back and not make a move?
No, I didn't say that. I told you what I want. I want an inside linebacker and I want a backup center.
Okay, so name me a linebacker that's available. Anthony just mentioned your player that's available. You haven't mentioned anybody that's available.
If Dominic comes in, we need to get a discount.
All I'm telling you is that
do you want to
go get a position of need, or do you want to go get a guy
what you need and what we're getting is completely different.
What
Dominic better give us a discount.
All right, so Cap, let me ask you, do you think there's a need for an inside linebacker for us, Cap?
What the hell do you think? We just seen Long go down. Tyndall, have we seen Tyndall? Have we seen Tyndall?
Yes,
and then you keep experimenting with ABG. I get that, but still, he's a linebacker. Have we seen him play? Have we seen him play?
Cap, do you think we need an inside linebacker, yes or no?
Of course, bro. We need that, and we need linemen. We need so many things. But to say, oh, that's too far-fetched. We can't get that.
Now, Cap, here's the problem. Hold on, guys.
Why are you always putting words in people's mouths, man?
Here's the problem.
Ain't nobody putting none in your mouth. Just take it if that's you, then that fits your suit, then take it and wear it.
Jesus Christ, are we talking to an Eagles fan here? Like you're acting like you're
Bro, don't use the Lord name in vain just because you don't like what you hear. All right?
Cap, listen for a second. Y'all are killing me.
I gotta believe in this guy in order to give a damn about that.
Okay, hold on, Cap.
I had a dream too that Tua was elite.
We need some wild over here, bro. You guys are cooking with like boiled chicken, bro. You need some seasoning, bro.
Do y'all understand how a debate show works? Y'all let somebody talk and then you let
bro. You guys been coming with boiled chicken, bro. I'm bringing the seasoning.
You're the main one. Are you kidding me? Calm down, sir. Calm down. Okay.
Bring some jerk seasoning over here, man.
You told me that yes, the Dolphins need to go get a middle linebacker. Nobody's disagreeing with that.
We all knew that since the beginning of the season. It's not rocket science.
I get it. Let me finish. The other problem with this is we still need to figure out what teams are going to still try to say they're in the hunt and what teams are not. The problem with having 7 playoff teams in your conference is there's 4 or 5 teams that are outside of that number 7 slot that are saying, if we get hot, we can make a move. So why are we going to trade up asset? Why are we going to trade off assets?
You think we're hot right now?
Well, hold on. So that means that
makes the Ravens and the Jaguars and who else is scoring too high.
Hold on, Cap. So that means that the NFL, anybody who's looking for some player to make their team better, are only going to be able to pull from 5 or 6 teams. That's it. There's only going to be 5 to 6 teams that are going to say, you know what?
Tell that to Ryan, not to me. Who's the linebacker he wants?
Out of 5 or 6 teams, I don't know what's there.
All right, tell that to Ryan.
But Ryan is – hold on. Ryan is saying that we need to address –
that he wants a linebacker, but he doesn't have a name.
I don't have a name. I don't understand what the problem is.
All right, then. So Anthony's giving you a name, and you're quick to shove off Anthony when he gives you a name.
No, we just said I don't know about him. That's all.
What are we talking about?
Just don't put Anthony in the corner when you have no data.
We're not, and we're also not saying that any middle linebacker is the solution. It's the right middle linebacker. Who that is, I don't know.
No, I agree with that, but at least give me names when you come with it. When you come with
Devin
a
White?
hypothetical, give me names.
You're talking about Devin White, right? Are you talking about Devin White?
Devin Bush.
Oh no, Devin. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Bearded Fanatic, my twin brother wanted to come by and show love. What up, Bearded Fanatic?
What up, Bearded Fanatic?
I love that guy.
No, thank you.
Hey, let me ask you a question, bro.
No, thank you with Devin Bush.
Go ahead, Cap. I didn't kick him off, by the way.
Oh, who kicked him off?
I didn't kick him off. His internet dropped.
Oh, dang.
Oh, yo, let me say something.
Go ahead.
Okay. I don't think it's a personnel issue. Like, yeah, the trade deadline is coming up, and of course everybody wants these big, sexy trades to happen. But like, we have the sexiest personnel you could have right now. Like, arguably, the Dolphins of the AFC best personnel.
Yeah, real sexy. We're gonna trade Wilkins pretty soon. Real sexy.
Go ahead,
dude. Wilkins, we could win with the team we have. The system that we have in place. Give it time to develop the rest of the year. By the end of the year, if we have a losing record and the system obviously didn't work, then maybe think about addressing these issues. We should have addressed the offensive line and linebacker issue in the offseason, but I think right now it's just not feasible. Like with our cap space, we're not going to go out and get someone like Aaron Donald. We're not going to go get some high price.
So you're saying Bradley Chubb put us over the top with making moves?
No, like so time out. Time out.
Oh God!
No, everybody.
There should be no more Bradley Chubb.
Everybody. Here's my problem, Cap. With
I'm just saying that was the last flash move. And who else? Ramsey, right?
Some of your responses are unfair, and here's why. Because you're sitting here saying that, oh, as a fan.
No, what's unfair is blocking me. That's what's unfair.
Okay, can I finish? No, first of all, I blocked you, and I only.
Crap! I got a trade offer. I gotta go.
And I only meant to time you out. You got blocked. All right, so now you got to go.
You got to trade off.
Fantasy football.
I didn't mean to block you. I timed you out because you said you said something in the chat you shouldn't have said. You used language you shouldn't have used.
I don't think there should be no more Bradley Chubb slander at all.
I mean, here's my problem with people that are against Bradley Chubb. everybody at the end of the day wanted everybody to go get Roquan Smith. And I get that. I understand the want for that. But Bradley Chubb, to be perfectly honest, was the right fit for the Dolphins. I'm not saying Roquan wasn't, but everything fit the mold. They knew that they were going to go after Vic Fangio. They knew that he had the best year of Bradley Chubb was under Vic Fangio. And they knew like all these pieces mattered. He would be able to make a difference this year. We'll be able to go him out.
Well, that's the thing, though. Roquan wasn't.
It was a calculated trade, and it was a good trade. Has it panned
Roquan
out
wasn't a good fit.
Has it panned out the way we wanted to? No, he hasn't gotten quite the production we've wanted, but he's still good.
Steven, do you think we still compete with the defense, like the personnel that we have on defense in the Vic Fangio system? Do we need more?
I think we need another middle linebacker.
Is it enough for games?
All right, so no, you're quite. Here's how I'm hearing your question. I'm hearing your question as, if the Dolphins don't make another move, are you convinced that this defense currently set up, can they be good enough to go to a Super Bowl? And my answer to that is yes. I do think that.
That's it, bro. That's it.
Now,
I don't think so.
There are some things that need to happen. Number one, Vic Fangio needs to get his ish together. Okay. And part of what I mean by that is he's got to understand he doesn't quite have the personnel he wants for the defense he wants to have. So he has to adjust so that he can put the best defense of scheme in place with the personnel that he does have. It shouldn't be the players adjusting to Vic Fangio scheme. It should be Vic Fangio adjusting to the personnel that he has to put the best defense onto the field.
Steven and William, right? Is it William Perry?
No, that's not William. That's funny that you think he's William, though. That's Deerhead.
Deerhead. My mistake. You guys, I apologize.
Don't ever let it happen again.
No. But what I was gonna ask, I disagree with you. Steven. I think we need to make a big. I think we need to make a. I honestly think we need to make a big time trade for a linebacker. But why is it that the linebacker position?
Time out. We didn't say that we didn't want us to do that. Deerhead Love Juice's
Devin White has requested a trade from Tampa Bay.
Are we still good enough? And I think that we are.
I don't think so.
Well, that's fair.
Anything else?
You can have that opinion. I think we are.
Anything else is gravy.
And when it comes to the personnel, I thought we have elite players. I thought the point of like great players on this defense. I thought the point of great players they're the ones that could adjust to any scheme, not the other way around. The coach adjusting to them.
All right. So I love that you brought up that point, Tony. That's give me a chance to elaborate on that, Tony. I think that players. Let's look at players. Let's break this down in its simplest form. Players all on its own. There's a reason that players get voted to first team all pros, to Pro Bowls, to second team all pros. Part of the reason that they are chosen or picked for those is because of the talent that they are. Now, some players are talented, but go to the extreme of having a great season because of the scheme that they are currently in. So you see some players that come in and be like, holy, Emmanuel Ogbah had one of his best seasons with us that first year with Flores that he was here because he just came out and balled, right? Like that defensive scheme was made out for him. Now, is Emmanuel Ogbah that great of a player? I'm not trying to put him down. I know that's how it comes out. That's not what I'm trying to say. He's not. Emmanuel Ogbah is what Emmanuel Ogbah is, right?
He's a scheme-specific player.
He is, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. And the same thing goes for people in the secondary, right? Brandon Jones. Brandon Jones is one of the best safeties. Was one of the best safeties in the league. And part of the reason is because he could blitz like a middle linebacker and get to the quarterback. And he was great at doing that for a while. I say all that to say this. Yes, there is some truth in that a player that is great should be able to come into any defensive scheme and automatically make an impact. But when you have such a talented roster that I believe the Dolphins have on defense, there has to be a scheme that fits into that too, because you can't just have 11 guys on defense doing their own thing. They have to fit within the scheme to be successful. And the fact of the matter is, part of Vic Fangio's scheme is predicated on being very strong at the safety and linebacker position. We are strong at the safety when we're healthy. We're not strong at the linebacker position. So he doesn't have the personnel there. So in turn, he needs to say, the players that I do have, what are they good at? Well, they're good at rushing the quarterback. They're good at blitzing. They're good at playing certain zone coverages. And if you can do and put your corners in position to be successful, because you have talented corners. I think at the end of the day, the Dolphins, in my opinion, Vic Fangio needs to adjust this year to the players that he has had and slowly incorporate the defense he wants to have. Next year, you can go out into free agency, get more of the players of the skill set you want. You can do that in the draft. And hopefully over the next 2 or 3 years, Vic Fangio will finally get the defense he wants down here in Miami, and it'll be with the personnel that he has. But until that happens, you have to work with what you got. And what we have are very talented players on defense. Very.
And he doesn't really use
Period.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, and Steven, to me, when I look at the safety position for Fangio's defenses, I don't really see him using the safeties for blitzing a ton. He uses them more for coverage than blitzing. Like, he doesn't use a ton of in the box type of guys for the safety position. He wants those guys to be able to switch in the coverage specifically. I don't see him using, like, when you look at his schemes with the Bears, when the Bears were going to the Super Bowl with Urlacher.
Yep.
And when he went to the playoffs with the Broncos with Chubb and Simmons and stuff like that, and Peyton Manning, their safety position was mainly coverage, not blitzing.
I understand. And what does he have? He has Javon Holland and Brandon Jones, who are really good at blitzing safeties, like amazing. In my opinion, I'll go as far as to say, at least when Brandon Jones is healthy, and I know Javon Holland is, they're probably the best open field tacklers at the safety position in the league.
No, Brandon's a great coverage safety. What do you mean?
He is, but he's also a great blitzing safety. Like, Brandon Jones in another world could play.
He's one-dimensional.
No, the hell he's not. He could play linebacker. Are you kidding me, Tony?
He's an in the box guy. I've said when I've been consistent with him specifically. When you looked at how he played coming out of college, he wasn't a free safety. He was an in the box guy at Texas.
That's why he's multi-dimensional.
In the box. Not.
He's evolved over his. What are you talking about, Tony?
Oh my God! I don't want to get in this argument because I think
the problem with Brandon Jones right now is that he's coming off that injury and he's struggling to grasp the new scheme, and that is something that was told to me this weekend by someone who knows people who I trust very much. So that's what's going on. Apparently, he's out there on the field and he's having to be explained by Holland or by someone else what he needs to do on each play before it happens, and he's still ending up out of position because he's very confused by the new scheme. I'm not naming names because it's not my place to name names, but that's what I was told this weekend by someone who knows what they're talking about and knows people within the organization.
I'll go as far to say this.
Yo,
I told you all from the beginning. Are you out, Deerhead? Love Juice? Love you, brother. Be good, man.
I'm out of here.
Take care, bud.
Get back to work. Fins up.
Get back to work. Do your job, man. Stop listening to us.
Suck it up. I never stopped working this whole time.
Okay. All right. Part of the reason that you look around the NFL and you say, okay, what makes a good team, have a very successful scheme or coverage, or offense or defense, I think is the playbook, right? Playbook and how things are run are very important. Last year, we knew that there was a learning curve with McDaniel's offense, and it still was a top 10 offense in the NFL. This year, we've seen that offense even improve upon what they were doing last year. Why is that? Couple of reasons. Number one, a lot of the same personnel, right? A lot of the same personnel are in the building, and they've had, now this is their second year with using this playbook, and it's their second year being able to do this. Shout out to you, Mario. Appreciate you and your dedication to the US of A. I like it. You in the tank, cuz. Let's go. Appreciate your service, man. Thank you.
You're in the Army or Marine Corps, Mario?
It says Army right there, Tony.
I can't see it. I can't see it.
Army.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
All right. So real quick, let me just finish cooking this. So I knew, and I told you all, I said Fangio's not going to come in here day one and be able to make this huge impact that we all wanted him to make. He's not Flores. He doesn't run the same type of defense as Flores. There will be a learning curve. And there has been. But the one thing I have seen is this defense every week improve in small ways, increments, step by step. And I'm telling y'all, this team is legit, and they're getting better on defense. And to Deerhead Love Juice's points, come by the end of the year, this defense should be in full swing. And that's how I look at it. Mario, what's up, man? How are you?
Good, man. Good.
Do you have anything to elaborate or put in on this? Where are you at, by the way? Oh, he must be
I am in Fort Carson, Colorado.
You're in Fort Carson, Colorado. Appreciate it. Are you what do you do? Was that a Humvee? Was that a tank? What were you doing?
It was a up armored gun truck.
Okay. All right. What do you do for the Army?
I drive the up armored gun trucks.
Okay, so you drive, man. You out here getting people where they need to go. I like it. How long you been in the service, man?
4 years.
4 years.
So your roadblock from G.I. Joe?
I appreciate it, man. Thank you for your service.
So Mario, your roadblock from G.I. Joe?
Let me ask you something. How long have you been a Dolphins fan?
So I've been on this earth 28 years. So I would say 28 years I've been a Dolphins fan.
I like it. Where are you originally from, man?
Miami.
Miami. And how did you become a Dolphins fan?
Oh man, growing up, like it's pretty convenient to watch the Dolphins when you live in Florida. And I just like, man, this is the team that I can watch every Sunday. I'm gonna be a hometown guy. I'm not gonna root for anyone else. I'm not gonna switch up. I'm gonna be here, win, loss, wherever. So yeah, I've been riding ever since.
And what do you think of the team this year, man?
This is probably one of the best teams that we've had in a while. I can't really say how good we're gonna be because we're a little incomplete right now. We're missing some important pieces due to injury. But I think we're heading in the right direction. The offense, man, I think we beat the teams we're supposed to beat, but we struggle against teams that are a little bit more competitive. So I think the offense is heading in the right directions. I think the defense needs to find a little bit more of an identity.
And they will, I think, as the season progresses. I think they will.
I agree.
Now, let me ask you, you're in Colorado. Is there a lot of Denver Broncos fans around there?
They're crawling. They're crawling.
And did you have some fun with them a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, so I've been wearing my Dan Marino jersey around town for the last couple of weeks. Just because, just to rub it in.
Just to let them know that you're there and they need to know that there's Dolphin fans there.
In case they forget, you know.
How close are you to Denver?
Probably like an hour 15.
All right, there's a fan club there called what is it, Ryan? Wade's fan club, the Mile High.
No, it's I think it's like Rocky Mountain
Dolphin Club. Are you on Facebook, Mario?
I am.
Go look up Rocky Mountain Dolphin Club. And
let me confirm that real quick.
Wade is the guy who runs it. Tell him I sent you.
Okay.
And go watch a game with them, man. You'll have a good time. They have a bar and a restaurant out there. You got to go watch one game with them on a Sunday.
I might see them this Sunday. I didn't even know about that. I might have to
see. That's why we do this, baby. We bring Dolphins fans together. I like it. I'm out here bringing people together. I'm out here uniting Dolphin fans. That's what this is all about right here. I don't care what
Man, you out here blocking the fans. What you talking about?
I blocked you, and I put you in timeout, and I didn't mean to block you, and I will unblock you as soon as I can get back into the YouTube channel. So I'm sorry, Cap.
Thank you, Steven. Thank
you. Yes.
What's up,
all right,
Stephen D?
Spider-Man, what's up, my guy? Oh, AJ's up here too. What's up, fellas?
What's up? How you doing?
Man, I'm just taking it one day. I'm glad to be home, perfectly honest. Last 2 weekends have been Miami, Philadelphia. I'm glad. Next month, I am home for the next month. There is no me. I'm not going nowhere.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, I know. I've been watching the live streams of you moving, the Philly invasion and stuff. I seen all this stuff. I just had to ask you.
Nah, man, I'm glad to be home, although I would like air conditioning, but hopefully that'll get changed tomorrow.
Right.
Where are you calling from, AJ?
I'm calling from Memphis.
Memphis, Tennessee. Okay, all right. You're about 4 or 5 hours away from me. I'm in Pearl, Mississippi.
Oh, okay. I got folks in Pearl, Mississippi.
All right. Well, when you come down, let me know, man. We'll hook up. You can come over to my house, watch a game.
Steven, you got to learn to stop pronouncing all them S's, man.
It's sippy. Sip. The sipper. I'm out here in the. Let me tell you something real quick, AJ. All right. So I have been out and about in Jackson and in the Pearl area and Brandon, Mississippi area. And as soon as you start talking to somebody from this area, your whole accent starts changing.
Oh,
okay? Yeah, man. Let me tell you, like, I'm telling you, it's probably gonna take me about just me talking right now. If I talk to anybody from the South, about 5 minutes, I feel like it'll come back. Like, because I was originally from North Carolina, so I had a Southern accent to a certain extent. Not like this. This is a Southern twang. But I'll tell you, the conversations I've been having with a lot of these folk down here, you start talking like them about 5 minutes into the conversation. You start, oh, well, I got the accent now. Let's go. I like
it. It be like that.
Hey, hey, Stephen D, how far you are from Starksville?
Starksville, Mississippi. I think I'm about 2
hours.
My wife went to Mississippi State, so the goal is for me to go to a Mississippi State game while I'm here.
Nice.
Where are you?
Yeah, I had some friends up in who lived I forgot the town. Yeah, but it was near Starksville, Mississippi, and they attended Mississippi State.
Yeah,
they're big fans of Mississippi State.
We talking about the South. Yeehaw.
Yeah, boy, we talking about the South. We ain't talking about Kendall, boy. We ain't talking about Kendall. We're talking about the South.
My family's a University of Southern Mississippi.
We ain't talking about Kendall, MC.
We talking about Georgia.
We ain't talking about Hialeah, MC.
Get out of here, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
It's an inside joke. It's an inside joke between me and MC. That's right.
My wife went to Mississippi State for graduate school, but for undergrad, she went to HBCU product alum,
nice.
Alcorn State, who's got one of the best quarterbacks in the country right now. And so next weekend,
nice.
I might be
Jason Taylor's alumnus.
I might be going to Alcorn versus Southern, the Alcorn versus Southern game at Alcorn. So I'm pretty stoked about going.
I'm not misremembering that, right? That's where Jason Taylor went.
No, Jason Taylor didn't go to Alcorn.
No. Jason Taylor went to, I think, Syracuse.
Yeah.
That's up in New York. Yeah.
You did not go to an HBCU, sir.
Okay. No, he did not.
Went to Alcorn. Somebody did.
You ever been there before?
McNair.
Yeah, McNair. That's
McNair went there.
Steven, have you been there before?
Okay. My wife went to school with Steve McNair when she was there.
Oh wow!
Oh wow!
Wow. But I think Jerry Rice went to HBCU. I forgot which school though.
Mississippi Valley State.
Mississippi Valley State, right?
And just so y'all know, I am related to Jerry Rice through marriage.
Yes, yes, sir.
That is my wife's.
I'm not crazy, y'all. I just mixed up letters. Jason Taylor went to Akron.
Akron. Okay, well, still big difference.
He ain't go to no Syracuse. I knew he ain't go to Syracuse. Y'all were making me feel like I was insane.
But Akron, Alcorn. I guess I could see how you could get that mixed up. Crazy Crazy, Ryan.
I added a letter.
I make the joke all the time, Spider-Man. I say, look, my kids have Jerry Rice's blood in them. So maybe one of my kids will become this great athlete.
Hey, I know, right? That'll be awesome.
So by marriage, I am related to Jerry Rice. And there's a couple of other Rices that played in the NFL. Floyd Rice played for the Oakland Raiders, won a couple of Super Bowls with them.
Nice.
And, there's another Rice that played for the New Orleans Saints. And I met both of them. I haven't met Jerry yet, but I have a feeling now that I live down here.
Are you sure?
When some family reunions happen, I probably will get to meet Jerry, which I'm excited about.
Yeah, and I think Brett
Frazier.
Yeah, and Brett Favre is from Kiel, Mississippi.
Yeah. Well, we don't talk about Brett Favre because he out here trying to do.
Yeah, that's right. He's that's right.
He's trying to do crazy.
Yeah, he's
He on something else.
What up? Who this? MCJB?
It's Matt. You don't know Matt?
What up, Matt?
What up?
What up, my guy?
Yeah.
Are you live? Yeah,
Live
we're
on
live.
YouTube?
We're live right now. This is Clock
cool.
Blockers, the number one Miami fan morning show.
Oh, cool.
Although it's afternoon now. It's like one in the afternoon, but that's okay. We're in overtime. What's going on with you, man? What are you all about to do? Oh, you got the U on.
Miami
Are you about the U? Are you about that U? All day. All
you already
day.
know.
Hey, real quick, what is your thoughts of Mario Cristobal?
all day, every day, baby.
If you this is the question, Matt.
This is the question.
On the table, if you saw Mario Cristobal right now in front of you, what would you say to that man?
I will ask him a couple of questions though. Like
what the F are you doing?
Game against who did you play against? You know, with
Georgia Tech.
Georgia would have never.
Yeah. Victory formation crap.
I don't want to know about that game, bro. That game is in the memory for me. I erased that shit from my mind. From my mind.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was like the horrible decision ever. It's like
Where are you from, man?
We're from Stockholm, Sweden, though.
Are y'all just visiting, or you live in Georgia now?
No, we're not living in Georgia. We're living in Stockholm, actually. We're going to Miami all the time, though.
Okay, so what are y'all picking up MCJB, just hanging out?
Nice.
Yeah. We actually went to Nashville, so we've been driving down from Nashville to Georgia, and then we're gonna drive down to Pembroke Pines tomorrow.
Awesome.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh, that's my neck of the woods. That's my neck of the woods. Hey, you said you came from Sweden to Miami?
Yeah.
You say, okay.
How'd you become a Dolphins fan, man?
Yeah. So we're like going back and forward all the time, like 2 times a year, maybe.
How'd you become a Dolphins fan?
Oh, I can't remember, to be honest with you. I think it started with Miami, though, because I love the city, you know. So I represent all the teams in Miami. You feel me?
It's a beautiful city. It's
a
beautiful city, and they got great teams.
Yeah. So we support everything from the Hurricanes, Dolphins, to Miami Heat, and even the badass Marlins. You feel me?
I like this guy. I don't know where you found him, CJB, but I like him, man.
I found him from Solo.
Yeah.
He's a Marlins fan?
Oh, yeah. No, from Solo D. Me and Solo make music, though.
So Solo, I am Miami sports music.
Oh, yeah, I know.
This is Solo right here. This is
man, you know, Matt, Steven, stop playing.
But man, who cares
you
about
the tailgates?
I'll tell. We probably met before then. Probably.
Well, probably. I can't remember. I'm always drunk, though.
Ain't mad at you, baby.
Yeah,
all right, man.
Yeah, we need to hook up this weekend, though. It's going to be a
I will not be there, but, you know, my brother Solo will definitely be there.
Oh, yeah, he's going to be there for sure.
I live in Mississippi. If you want to come down to Mississippi.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, yeah, it's far away.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit of a drive.
A little bit.
Well, enjoy your time, man. I'm glad you're hanging out with MCJB, man. Watch my show, man. Watch my show more often.
I will. I definitely will.
Make sure he's subscribed.
You be good, bro.
I will. You got my word on that.
All right. I'm a hold.
Go, Mark.
Hey,
go Diamondbacks.
Steven, what's the temperature in Pearl?
Like 91, bro, and I ain't got
it's 91?
Yeah.
Really? It's like 70 here.
Yeah, bro.
Dang, I ain't know it get that hot in Mississippi.
Bro, it gets hot in Mississippi, bro.
If it's 91 in Pearl,
How hot is it, Steven?
I get we in the South, but shoot, I ain't know it get that hot.
Well,
It get hot in the summer in
it's
Atlanta.
almost
That's why
100
they call it hot
degrees in
Atlanta.
my house right now with no AC. I know that.
Oh no, you don't.
Yeah.
Boy, you tripping.
Hey, how hot is it in Mississippi, bro?
It gets
Hey,
hot.
how hot is it in Mississippi, Steven?
It was 91 yesterday. I don't know what it is today.
Oh my God! Really in October?
Yes.
Oh, that's crazy.
That was part of the reason I moved down here. I don't ever want to see snow again, ever.
Yeah, and I imagine. I hear you, bro.
No, snow is the worst thing ever.
Hey, Steven, do you hear like bad feedback from my mic?
No, you're good, bro. You're good.
Oh, okay. Because I kind of.
We're gonna do final thoughts of the day. We're gonna wrap this puppy up, baby. Because I got stuff to do. I can be hanging out with y'all all day. What y'all think this is? Huh? Nobody donated today. Well, a couple people donated. I got Flipside Fishing and Bearded Fanatic, $2 donations. Hey, if you like today's show, donate to the channel. Hit the like button. Let's go. All right. Final thoughts of the day. We'll start out with AJ. Final thought.
Final thoughts. I feel like besides the O-line, I do feel like the defense do need to step it up. I do feel like we need to get somebody. I don't know who. I don't even know if Chris Greer going to make any type of moves, but I do feel like
he will.
I know he will. I pray he do. But I do feel like that defense, some need to be tweaked with that defense before we can make any kind of runs. That's just how I feel.
I ain't mad at you. I think, look, here's what I'll say. Have faith. Have a little hopium. It's free up here on my channel. I got your bags of hopium up here. And it's what we do. So have a little bit of hope, AJ. It's going to work out. We're going to win the Super Bowl this year. Okay? Enjoy the ride. Strap in.
And we're going to meet the Eagles.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
Hey, me too.
Shoot,
I'm about that life. Let's go.
I can't wait till we get to the Chiefs. That's on my birthday, so I want that to be a win.
Yes, sir.
I'm excited about it. All right, AJ, man. I appreciate it, brother. Be good.
I appreciate y'all, man. I see y'all.
See y'all. Hey, speaking of ugly people. Hello, William. Hello, William. William froze. I don't know what happened to William. All right, William, try to come back in because I would love to hear from you, buddy. All right, Spider-Man, final thought of the day.
Yeah, man. I would like to, the trade deadline coming in, bro, soon. I want Miami to address some O-line depth, especially like that center and left guard position, bro. We were exposed against the Eagles. We were down to our reserves, and we got to get some linebacker help in the interior, somebody who's good in pass coverage, bro, because that's what Fangio needs in this defense. So we got a couple big games coming up, bro. These are big statement games. One divisional game against the Patriots. They're coming off a Bills win, so they're confident. And we got a big Chiefs game in Germany, bro. We got to show up for the Dolphins fan club in Germany and put a good performance there. So that's it. That's all I got.
Make sure you guys go check out the Dolphins.
Yes, sir.
Dirk and all those guys are absolutely amazing. We love them over there. They came out and supported my show during fan club weekend. They're such a great group of guys, and love them all. All right, Spider-Man, I appreciate it, my guy. All right, and then there were two, and maybe William will stop here soon. What's up, buddy?
What's up?
It's so good to not be talking Philly Invasion no more.
Oh, God, I'm over it. I'm never going to Philadelphia
again.
Let me
ask you, are you ever going to Philadelphia again, Ryan?
I literally just said I am never going to Philadelphia again.
Ever.
What
was the best part about Philly, and what was the worst part about Philly?
Leaving was the best part.
Leaving was most definitely the best part.
Leaving was the best part.
I did get a lot of crap in the
Yo, for real. We dashed out of there so fast Monday morning that by the time Allie texted in the little group chat we had going on that they were getting harassed to the nines at the airport, and keep in mind they were in the lobby at the hotel when we were leaving, so they weren't leaving too far behind us. She texts that they're getting roasted at the airport. I'm already in Maryland. I already done made it 2 states away by that point in time. I had to get gone.
Love it.
We were hauling tail to get out of there.
Man, it was
those people, man.
That's such an aggressive fan base, man.
It's not. Yeah.
So hold on. So I knew that they would be rowdy, and they were, and I would say about 90% of the fans were great. Like they were really good.
I'm not going to give you 90. I'm not going to give you 90.
85.
I'll give you 70.
No, I'm going 85.
I'll give you 70 to 70. Yeah. I'll give you 70 to 75 at best. Because you know what? Because you know what? The ones that were,
we'll settle on 80.
The ones that were fine to deal with, as soon as the outcome became a realist, as soon as it became pretty much official that switch flipped, and those last 15 to 20, 30%, whatever that were fine, became the worst human beings in existence.
Walking out, I was flipped off a million
times. I was flipped off walking in.
Oh yeah, me too. But like walking out, I mean, walking out was rough.
I saw
just keep walking straight. Just keep moving. Just keep walking straight.
Carol, I saw Carol Barker posted something on her Facebook page saying about how she thought the fans they were sitting here and stuff were great people, and she didn't hear "squish the fish" and all that kind of stuff. Not only was I hearing people yelling the nonsense of the "squish the fish" stuff while we were trying to get into our seats, me and my wife got cornered against a wall, and they were literally chanting "squish the fish" while we were being literally squished into a fucking wall. Sorry, effing wall.
Swear jar.
Whatever. I couldn't, but like the ridiculous, and it wasn't just like drunk a-holes. Children. There were children yelling slurs and putting middle fingers, literally pressing their middle fingers against my face. There's a video
of a Philadelphia Eagles kid that's no more than 4 or 5 years old standing in line for something, and there's a Dolphins fan behind him, and you see the little kid flip the Dolphins fan off, and the dad's like, "Good job." And I'm like, what?
Just ridiculous.
What are you doing? I would say
terrible people. Terrible people.
I would say 80% of them were great. I had no issue with 80%. The 20% for me came out, a majority of them came out at the end of the game, and there was a few of them before the game. I knew that I was going to get cussed out.
I didn't have many issues until we got in the stadium.
I knew that all that was going to happen, and I was prepared for it. And look, I don't think anything was done. Like I knew that we were good in numbers, and so there was a lot of Dolphins fans.
That didn't work in our favor. That did not work in our favor. That just put a bigger target on us.
Nah, I thought we were good. Well,
I'll tell you what, the amount of harassing that we took on the way out, it was a lot. But then when we all grouped together while we were waiting for everybody to get together to get to the bus, and now there was a large group of us, it got like 20 times worse.
Now, I will tell you, Baltimore this year is going to be a little crazy because they're going to want revenge.
Bring it. Bring it. They ain't going to get it.
No.
They ain't going to get it.
2024 in the building. 2023, 2024, because technically it's New Year's Eve. So 2023, technically.
Not technically. Literally. It's not going to be 2024. That game is not going over to the next day.
Yeah, it's a 1 o'clock game.
Now, if it was a primetime game, we could talk.
It's not going to be, not in Baltimore. They do a big New Year's Eve celebration. That game is not getting flexed or moved. The mayor's already said it. Like the mayor of Baltimore was like, this game will be a 1 o'clock game. Do not worry about anything. So I think they're in cahoots with the NFL that will not be moved.
So is the mayor going to be officiating the game?
Maybe. It was in Philly. All right. Final thought of the day.
We just had my final thoughts. I'm
Philly,
never going to Philadelphia again. That's my final thought.
I'm never ever going back to Philly.
Yo, and like
I'm never ever going back. Hey, did you see Solo did the Rocky music for the song and it went viral? It went viral.
Yeah, I saw.
Gilly the Kid from the what's the podcast on Barstool that Gilly the Kid's part of? I can't think of the name of it, but he posted it on his Instagram talking about this dude's a clown. But he posted it on his Instagram and it got like 100,000 plus views. Shout out to Solo going viral.
Yeah, we're all a bunch of clowns.
Yeah, we're Dolphins fans.
I tell you what, man, I haven't been called that many slurs for a gay person in I don't know, 30 years.
I was
I didn't know people still used that as an insult to that.
I was told I would look like a pumpkin the whole day. I was wearing all orange and I looked like a pumpkin.
Nope, I just got called a clown a few times, and mostly it was a majority of just derogatory homosexual slurs.
Pretty much, that's what I got too.
Yeah, and I just
I got stuff to do. I can't be up here talking to you forever. It's not like we don't ever talk for 2, 10, 8, 9 hours at a time.
But we're not talking again for another week.
That's right, because I'm taking a break.
Yeah, I'm decompressed. I've got Philly behind me. I'm recharged. I'm ready to go. Let's go take over FedEx Field.
I am not recharged.
Let's go take over FedEx Field, everybody. December 3rd, FedEx takeover, Washington, D.C. It's ours. Let's do it. One more.
You knew where I was going with it.
Mm-hmm.
My final thought of the day is I love you guys. You're all the best fans in the world. I couldn't do any of this without you. I want to give a big shout out to Shannon Needham for watching the show this morning. Shout outs to her. She's great. Love her to death. We're going to be doing some more stuff with her foundation and stuff. A lot of stuff, man. We got a lot of stuff going. It's just going to be good. It's going to be a lot of fun. Shout out to the people, the AC people that are going to come fix my AC unit tomorrow, I think.
Get them to sponsor your show.
I know, right? Oh my God, it's so hot. Just so you know, as soon as this show's over, I'm taking off my shirt like it's going to happen. It's not going to be good.
Why wait?
Somebody donates $100. I will take off my shirt right now. Somebody donates $100. I better be careful. Somebody actually might do it. That's the problem. Somebody donates $100. I'll take off my shirt right now. Finish the last 2 minutes of the show without my shirt on. Somebody will take advantage of this. If somebody donates
somebody's
200,
thinking about it.
If somebody donates 200, Ryan and I will both take our shirts off. Ryan, you up for it?
I'm down.
Let's go. 100 for me,
down.
200 for both of us. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Raphael said no AC is Steven gone wild. LOL. Allison Tuckwob. What's up, Allison? Giving you my opinion, but when you play the Kansas City Chiefs, the quarterback is so good. You might want to jump him to stop maybe even Travis Kelce. They're both good. Hey, look, we're not worried about the Kansas City Swifties, Allison.
I ain't worried about Kansas City at all.
We're not worried about the Kansas City Swifties. They are no longer deemed the Kansas City Chiefs. They are now called the Kansas City Swifties.
This defense will be full strength by the time that game comes in 2 weeks. I ain't worried about it. And Tyreek is motivated.
Say it again, boy. It needed to be said, Ryan.
He is motivated.
Yes,
with the hard P's in there.
It's gonna be something, and I'm excited about it. But we got to get through New England first, and that'll be good. Where are you watching the game on Sunday?
Who, me?
Yes. What bar are you going to?
Well, I'm watching it at the home of the Valley Fanatics, El Oasis Grill and Bar in Winchester, Virginia.
So if you're in the Winchester,
won't you
Virginia
join
area,
me?
Well, won't you be my neighbor? Won't you join Ryan in Winchester, Virginia on Sunday, 1:00 Eastern Standard Time kickoff? The New England Patriots head down to South Florida to face on the 5-2 Miami Dolphins, and this being the AFC East divisional matchup. Mac Wack Jones versus Tua Tagovailoa here on CBS. Like my announcing voice. It's pretty good. Nobody took me up. Nobody took us up on the taking off the shirts. Oh well.
Yeah, it's because they don't want to see it.
I was hoping somebody would.
Yeah, they didn't want to see that.
I love you all. Y'all the best fans in the world. Let me play this person's song. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Y'all are pretty awesome. Tomorrow is Thursday. Tamaris is on with me. See how good she did from last week to this week. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Throwback Thursday. Peace.
Time to grind, time to shine. To a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time. My intuition told me this. To trust the coach, he holds a gift. He know when to